What up, motherfuckers? We live in this bitch. This is your boy Warloxide. We're here with Voodoo today. Don't be confused by the Jinzo name. But yeah, it's Voodoo. And we got Brooklyn in the house, but he's like muted. He must be catching an anal plug or something.
Yeah.
Oh. The DJ will be joining us real shortly. Happy St. Patrick's Day, motherfuckers.
Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Woo-woo. Hell yeah.
Yeah, don't get too public.
Yeah, or do and fight a lot in the bar. That's what's done. That's what's good. Hell yeah. That's how they welcome each other over in Ireland. They just punch each other. Hey, what's up? Wow. I like fighting over there.
Get drunk and start fights.
Hell yeah, get drunk, start fights, fucking all that good shit.
No, I just rather drink at home. Huh?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, there he is. How was your lunch there, pal?
It was great.
What'd
Chinese buffet.
Oh, Chinese buffet.
I ate sweet and sour chicken.
Oh, yeah.
Without the sweet and sour sauce.
You get all the food that everybody else fingered through earlier, right?
Fuck no. Dude, I fucked it up, bro.
See. You have any crab legs today?
No.
No? Oh. You have crab cheese? Crab ragoons?
No. Oh, crab ragoon?
Hell yeah.
Did you have
Mom had that shit.
Wonton soup?
No. I had chicken, rice, more chicken.
Why would you go there to eat the chicken?
And Mongolian pork.
They call kitty cats chicken, you know.
No, they eat dogs. 10,000 dogs a year.
I guarantee you they eat cats too, man. There ain't no cats around any Chinese restaurant over here. The one time when I was delivering to a Chinese restaurant, I used to deliver produce to them and shit. There was a snapping turtle, a dead snapping turtle laying in a bucket in the back room. I'm like, oh, dude, what the fuck are you gonna do with that? Like, I hope you ain't gonna feed that to people. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're feeding snapping turtle to people. That's why it's so tender. It's the most tender chicken you can eat.
It all started as a young child.
Oh, honey, I was wild.
I love it, dude. I love that shit, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Who makes them beats? You?
Johnny Slash.
Nice.
Johnny Slash?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. I bought those from him. He's dope as fuck, man. He's great. Like he makes killer fucking beats. You already know that.
Oh yeah, dude. Like your style reminds me of just like somebody said ELP, but I get an atmosphere vibe from your shit.
You know, it's funny. I made an atmosphere reference on the album.
Yeah. I listened to yourself some of the stuff before the show, and I was enjoying what I was listening to.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I love it, dude.
How
long you been at it, dude?
Oh man, since I was a young child. I'm telling the truth there. Because I used to walk all over the goddamn place when I was a kid. Because I live in a fucking small town nowhere. So it's like I gotta walk to any friend's house, and it's like I'm by myself, and I'm just me just chilling with my thoughts and my fucking sit there and come up with some stupid catchy little. I'd sing. I didn't even think of it as like, oh, I'm gonna be a rapper. I used to bump fucking ICP and Twisted back in the day, and then just here I am. I've been at it for a minute. I'd say I started really like recording and writing my shit down like at 18.
Hell yeah! What up, Michael Corbet? Chad Dorsett?
Your shit is definitely fresh as hell. Like.
Oof.
As always, like I don't co-sign shit I ain't feeling. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah, man. I was jamming that shit a little bit earlier, man. That shit was pretty dope.
Oh, I fucking love it, dude. Every time, like, as soon as I don't even know how we found each other, dude. Honestly, like, I just seen that I was subbed up to you somehow, so I checked it out.
Yeah.
And then I checked that I made this for you a whole joint, and then I just kept on putting that on repeat. And then my man Fabian said it was on Spotify, so I straight put it on Spotify and kept bumping it on there.
The album's been out for almost a year now.
What up, Vince?
I know, right?
Yeah. I get Jinzo gets credit for fucking how you found me because his interview, I was in the background in this very room that we're sitting in right now.
Yeah. I remember.
Oh yeah, that is right. That is how I just. No shit. So Jinzo's your brother?
Yeah.
I just noticed that when he came on. I'm like, wait, you ain't Jinzo?
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, now I put two together. It was when Josh was. Yeah, it was when Josh was doing the interview with Jinzo, and you was in the background, and then you subbed up to us.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up, then, dude. That's what's up. You was in the background, and then you subbed up to us.
Yo, it's a circle. Everything goes in a circle.
Yeah, because you and Jinzo are both fresh as fuck. But to be honest, though, I feel your shit more than I feel his shit. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, see, me and him are like yin and yang. You know what I'm saying? He's dark as fuck, and you know I'm right there with the darkness, but I'm like more like, you know, it's a little bit like less kill it, like less horrorcore and shock rap, more, you know, like storytelling. And so we actually we got a group. We're in a band. You know, we rap together, and we kind of balance each other out, going with chemical imbalance and shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Digging that Venom flag in the back.
Oh yeah.
I guess I could have put 2 and 2 together when I seen the Jinzo name in the thing.
Yeah.
And then when you hit me up, it was like, I'm gonna hit it on my brother's laptop. I'm like, oh, that's your brother. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Speak of the devil, literally. Here he is.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
What's up?
What's up,
What's
man?
up, Jinzo? How's it going, bro?
Pretty good, man. Fucking kicking it.
Back
Hell
again.
There you go.
Bet you guys didn't think you were going to be interviewing him again this soon.
I know he wanted to come back on. He hit us up and said he wanted to come back. So shit. Now it's time as good as
In
ever.
the background, letting you know that my brother's a faggot.
Just like what? Just like I did for you. Yeah. We got to return that, you know. Because if it wasn't for his interview, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. If it wasn't for my interview, he wouldn't be sitting there right now.
Facts.
Right?
I'm in the loop.
True.
Fuck you. So today is
You paint your face up too, Voodoo?
Oh yeah. You seen the album cover? Well, or the thumbnail.
Yeah.
It's and that shit. Speaking on that, man, like I've been doing that shit for so long, and now we got motherfuckers like, you know, dope ass motherfuckers like Grizzly Hendrix. Fucking people are gonna. I'm gonna get, if you know I get up there. When I do, people are gonna be like, "Yo, you stole that shit." No, I've been doing that since day motherfucking one.
You need you and Jinzo both need more subs for like your shit. Both of your shit's dope, but like I said, man, your shit's more hip hop. It's more on my level.
We're underground as fuck, bro. We keep it that way. But you're right. Underground's bigger than what we got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get
A lot of people.
We're going to this fancy ass grocery store.
Who's everyone
Holy
on?
shit!
Talking with it? Oh, I talked about it.
Bro, I'm choking on a
16 viewing.
Well, let me go grab my phone.
You say you guys are in a group together? What's the group called?
Chemical imbalance.
Yup.
All right.
Chemical imbalance. We got a third member too. Brother Odd. It's been going for a minute, man. Me and him been rapping together for a while now. And then
Yeah, that's how me and my brother are, dude. We're like co-pilots.
Yeah.
Do the same thing.
Yeah, and it's funny because like, you know, we kind of you know, split there for a minute, and then it's like during the time that we weren't working together is the time that me and him, we both grew on our own, you know. And now we come back together. It's like, yo, you know this, and I know this. It's like,
You need to show Odd big love, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's going through it right now.
Brother Odd, yeah. Everybody keep in the
Big
thought.
shout out Odd Dodd.
He's in rehab right now. He's been going through some shit, and he's currently like not with us at the moment because he's getting well, you know, and he's battling some, you know, some real trials and tribulations right now, you know. So, big love to him.
Yeah, man.
That's our third horseman. We're taking applications for the fourth horseman.
I would.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. Look at that stupid thing. Oh, that was me. He was freaking fucking.
Who's that faggot with the Baphomet flag in the background? Oh.
Hey, it's St. Patrick's Day. We gotta get drunk and find each other.
Next thing you know, he's picking fights with his best friends. Then he starts with the hugging again.
Oh yeah.
I need to find my phone charger.
I don't know where it's at, bro.
I don't know what the fuck it's at. It's over here.
I know. This store is like fancy as hell. Like too fancy. Like
I'm tuning in on this bitch so you get an extra view and I'm going to read the comments.
Oh, here we go. We got comments going. All right.
got the chat on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can keep up with the fam.
So, Jinzo, I didn't know that you were in 2 episodes of Killer Mike, to be honest with you. I only knew that you were in the 1.
Oh, yeah. I'm in, the first one was Boxed In and the other one was Kill Your Master. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't a big fan of Kill Your Master, but Boxed In was pretty dope.
Which one's the one where you did the big cipher and the white dude dropped a hard R?
Oh, that was Boxed In.
What?
Oh, yeah, that was the one where they made the group of all the different personalities and everyone had to just be themselves.
Yeah, it was a pretty crazy episode, most definitely. We actually shot a music video to that, but I don't think it's ever gonna fucking be released. I'm kind of thankful for that because I feel like my verse was off as fuck because it was a rushed project in the studio. My verse was off as fuck, and on top of that, I don't like being, you know, side by side with a dude that drops hard R's that start with an N.
I know, dude. Like, and did they let you know that was gonna happen? Because I'd have been fucking pissed.
No, like it wasn't even scripted. You know, they were just like, everybody go up in this room and just do you and just be you. Like the guy even told me straight up, the director, he was like, Jinzo, just go up in there and just be you. And I'm like, okay, you know, and that's what we did.
But they didn't even let you. They didn't even let you be you, dude. They like you were in there for like 2 seconds at the most.
Oh,
that's
no,
what pissed me off.
A lot more longer.
I'm sure he was in there for more, but that's all editing. Of course, they're gonna edit the guy that drops the hard R and put him in.
We were in there a lot longer before that. Like we were there all day. They actually had me wearing my face paint for like fucking 18 hours at one point. It was ridiculous.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Odd, he's the one you'll see on episode 6.
Odd Dodd's also on there as well. He's the other Juggalo, the one with the braids that was with me. That's my brother. He's also in Chemical Imbalance with me in this thing right here, you know. And all 3 of us, you know, it's Jinzo, Voodoo, and Odd Dodd, and that's why I was showing so much love to Odd earlier, you know, because he's going through some shit right now, man. He's in fucking, you know, going through rehab shit, you know, and he's been wanting me to get the message out there, you know. Before he went up in there, he told, you know, me and Voodoo, hey, you spread as much love as you can for me as possible. Let the people know, you know, I'm going to be absent for a while. I'm trying to get my shit together, and, you know, that's what we're doing. We're letting people know.
We should do the next interview with Odd, and we'll be in the background.
Hell yeah. We're down for that.
He's dope, bro. He's dope, and he's not just rap, carrots. Like we call it Chemical Imbalance for a reason, because we're like
he's the lyrical Kurt Cobain if he was a rapper. Like, motherfucker, he sings, he screams like fucking metal shit, like he's like a combination of rock and roll, new metal, fucking horrorcore, hip hop. He literally does it all. The guy literally, he sings like Kurt Cobain, screams like fucking Lamb of God, or excuse me, more like sings like Kurt Cobain. He fucking screams like Attila and fucking raps his ass off on top of that.
That's crazy.
Nice.
He also plays all sorts of musical instruments, from bass to lead guitar to fucking drums. Like, he is talented as fuck. Like, straight up, out of this circle, he might be the most talented out of all of us. Like, the only thing I really got on him is the fact I can chop. That's the only thing I got on him. Other than that, he's more talented than fucking all of us, man.
We all have our fucking strong points.
Exactly. We got mad love for that motherfucker, man.
Yeah. He's only been gone for what, 3 days? We missed the fuck out of him.
He's been gone for like 3 days, and I'm fucking manically depressed.
I don't know. I'm mad at Odd because last time he was over here, he kept fucking trying to like keep me up and shit. Yeah, he was fucking with me hardcore. He was like, dude, I gotta work tomorrow. Fuck you.
That's good he's getting help.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed that you and your brother's styles are like totally different. That's how me and my brother are too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like totally different.
Yeah.
But we like yang too. Same.
It works.
Which one's older?
I'm the oldest. I'm 29.
I'm the middle.
Yeah. Which that don't matter. I'm 29,000 years old.
Comment right now.
Continue to live on via the rule of 3.
Someone said you look related to Skeletor.
Who, me?
Voodoo looks related to Skeletor.
Yo, you don't even know.
motherfucker.
Just wait till you see me with my face paint on. You know I will. Fucking Jack Skeleton up in this bitch.
Yeah, where did you get your face paint idea from?
Yeah.
Josh, you're super quiet, my dude.
All right, so what? You said you're working on a Monday mixdown.
Yeah, I was wanting to know if we could have permission to use a couple Jinzo tracks as well.
Oh yeah, yo, you heard that?
Well, no.
That's a question for you. If he can use your tracks on the fucking Monday mixdown.
Absolutely, brother. You find something on there you think is dope, snatch it up, use it.
We don't give a fuck. Dude, that's yo promo.
I love it when people fucking,
we like to get permission before we do it, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, fair,
I feel
fair.
you on that respect.
Yeah, no,
man, homie, for future reference, if you find anything of mine that you think is dope, don't even ask, just put it on there. And all I ask is just let me know you put it on there so I can promo the fact that I was up on, the weekly thing,
Yeah.
All right.
For real. Yeah. I'm excited. I want to hear this shit. I can't wait.
Yeah,
yeah, it's going to be every Monday at 11 live. We're going to do a live mix
11
of all underground artists. So if any underground artists want to get on that.
All right.
Man, I got a list of homies for you. I'll throw them your way.
Yeah, you got him on Hangouts, right? You can.
At this point, I technically do because we're using my email for this, aren't we?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that's the first thing that was brought up is that it said Jinzo.
Yeah.
They're like, wait, what?
Well, wait a second here.
I couldn't even hide the fact that I told them that I murdered you, and I fucking.
I know.
No.
We got to drink some oranges.
Yeah, no, I murdered you just to bring you back to life, just so that I can kill you again.
But I'm just here for the clout point.
All right.
Have more people been noticing you now that Killer Mike joint's been out for a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. Like my fucking artist page is like pushing 2K now.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's good though, man.
Like it skyrocketed from like only like 700 to like 2K.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Which still could be better. I mean, like my YouTube, I only have like I think I'm pushing like 500 subscribers now.
Yeah, I noticed that.
A lot more for YouTube, because that's still not a whole lot of subscribers,
Yeah. Both of you should have like more subs.
ICP was recently talking about me and our brother Odd in an interview that they did on Vlad TV.
Hell yeah.
Because
Vlad
TV was interviewing ICP. The recent one they did that was like an hour long. They spoke about this on there.
It's the one that mentions the FBI gang label.
Yeah, the Vlad interview. Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, yes.
Yeah, because that's a big thing. He was, and you already know, That's what the big thing he was trying to get across on the show is that we're not a gang.
That's why I got so fucking mad after the fucking release of that show. They took the whole entire message I had about Juggalos not being a gang. We literally sat down and like it was like a 15-minute interview with a real life fucking Rolling 60s Crip member and spoke about Juggalos not being a gang, and they edited that bitch out.
Of course.
Fucking man, that shit pissed me off.
Yeah, no shit, man. Fuck them, dude. Always somebody out there. It's something to do with the media, man. They're silencing everything that I heard.
Exactly.
I mean, there was that one line that you gave to Odd that made it on the show.
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean,
and we said so much fucking more, man. Like, and then if you go look at all the footage of me and Odd, we just look like quiet little wallflowers, and it's like. And a lot of people are like, Jinzo didn't say much in there. And it's like, no, I said a fucking lot, man. They just fucking edited it all fucking out, And it's like.
Yo, man. So, like, is that little community?
I'm thankful to be on there, because of the clout that came with it. But I'm just, it's just upsetted me because it's like, I took a lot of time out of my day, driving from the fucking countryside to Atlanta, on a daily basis, to fucking. Get the message across about Juggalos not being a gang, and they just took it out. It just makes me feel a little bit disrespected. Because it wasn't even about my music up on there. It's like I spent like 2 minutes talking about my music, total, and then the rest of the time was just me holding it down for the family selflessly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they just took out all that fucking shit. It's like that's just the part that upsetted me the most.
So does that little republic or whatever, does it still exist down there? Or did it just fade away after the show?
What now?
The little republic or whatever the fuck it is he created?
Oh, the fucking New Africa?
That's showbiz. Yeah.
That's just showbiz, homie.
I figured that.
Because straight up, because I even told Odd straight up while I was on there, I was like, homie, it's like I don't really give a fuck about what the show is about. I don't care about any of these people around me, with the exception of Killer Mike being dope. I'm here for the Juggalos, straight up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And so was he. We don't give a fuck about any of that shit. We're holding it down for our community, the Juggalos, which is a community that holds all communities.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where coming from.
True that. Yeah. There's no way you could shop here. This is a Brooklyn Menace type store right here.
Someone said hot dogs come in all sizes, and so do hallways.
Oh, Nightbot.
Yeah, it's Nightbot.
Fuck you, Run. Pick me up something while you're there.
Yeah, I should if I had the money. Jelly bellies are $8.99 a pound.
The bitches I've fooled around with in the past. Hot dogs come in all sizes. And
hold up,
one second. Something in this store.
Stop the show a second. You just said you're in a fancy store and they sell jelly bellies
down a tunnel.
Fuck off.
Yeah, we're at the fresh.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, we're at the Fresh Time Market. This place is crazy. Shit. Caramels are 4 for $5. 4 caramels for $5. That's crazy, dude.
Dude, it's like a $1.25 piece.
Hey, while you and your wife are shopping, is somebody like organizing the aisle just suspiciously in everyone that you're in?
What's up?
No.
Just trying to make sure none of those caramels disappear.
Right. Making sure.
Expensive caramels now.
Damn, that's not bad. $1.99 for a pound of peanuts.
Hey.
Sriracha peanuts too. Ooh.
Yo, we were gonna do a peanut commercial.
What up, white beard?
Said the peanuts are cheap.
Hellspit. Oh shit, white beard is Hellspit.
$1.99 a pound.
I don't know how to get back to the comments on
him. Click it.
Butter toffee ones.
Ah, there we go. Okay, I'm stupid. Right.
Yeah, that's what's up. Nice timing, Nightbot.
How much is a pound though? Like that ain't even.
Yo, man, they got like 5 pounds for like $4 down over here at Sam's Club.
Yeah, we're hitting Costco after this.
Yeah, get them at Costco, bro. I guarantee it'll be a way better deal.
Here's the problem, though. We ate, so now I'm not going to be able to get any samples because we ate already.
Man, I'm sure you can work up an appetite walking around that bitch.
Mm-hmm. Just bring some tinfoil and wrap it up to go.
Yeah, right.
What up, Elaine, Nailing? Slayer 17. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Josh's best friend.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you say yeah, right.
Yeah, I can't even see him comment because I hit on my end.
He said he loves you, Josh.
It's just one way street.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Josh, you're super quiet, bro.
Hey, Josh, who are you gonna blame now? Who are you gonna blame now that Deadhead's gone?
I know. I was just thinking that last night.
I have no idea.
Hookers are still coming up missing.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if I want these Cajun ones or the Sriracha ones.
Hell yeah. Skinny Jew. Fuck, I got a wrench back. Hell yeah. Cheers, mates.
Cheers. Oh, shit, I'm in.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh, that's stupid. I'll just keep doing that.
We hanging out in the Jugganati together, jacket. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it all started as a young child.
Slayer says,
back when I was on the paper, Joe, you said to see my files anyway. Back on track, I remember I would walk for miles and bust freestyles. That's facts.
Slayer says we hang out in the Jugganati together in jacket. Him and Josh do.
I write this number on it.
I can't block them with Jugganati too. So.
Yeah, they don't know what kind they are unless.
Yeah, where do you get ideas for face paint?
There we go.
Where did I get my idea for face paint?
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. Like, actually, even the name Voodoo, like, a lot of people are like, oh, Godsmack, that's where you got that, right? No. I woke up one day, and this little, schizophrenia, whatever, this thought in my mind was like, you're Voodoo now. Well, I tripped on fucking flowers one day when I was a kid, and they're the same flowers that you would use to fucking, like, Voodoo priestess would use to turn people into zombies. And I came back, and that's who I was from that moment on.
Voodoo by Godsmack is a good song, though.
Yeah, oh yeah. I see. That's the thing is, like, I get a lot of my shit. It's not just from hip hop. It's all over. Like, yeah. Personally, genre. I like music as music. It's not hip hop or rock or country. Fuck that. It's lyrics and it's meaning and it's deepness. Like, what does it mean? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, hold on a second. Shout out Bicklin Menace. Thanks for the subscribe, homie. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
For Menace, hell yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I would try to keep up with the comments, but I told you I probably wouldn't be able to.
You're welcome. That was great.
Oh yeah.
Yo, everybody get there and subscribe to y'all too.
Yo,
if you haven't already.
He's in the chat
I'm
right now.
promoting in the comments, Jinzo, the satanic Juggalo.
He's in the chat, fucking throwing it down for everybody.
With my unholy ass.
Yo, as you sit below that flag.
Oh yeah.
Looking like a fag.
Taking it up the ass between the crack.
You don't want to know the freestyles that come.
Not really, no.
Yo. Like, I mean, I'm glad this isn't like one of those radio shows where it's like drop a beat and we fucking spit a freestyle, because it would be straight. Like, you guys would be like, whoa, I don't know about these two.
We spit some fucked up freestyles, man.
Hell yeah.
I've man, we kept it dope as fuck, man, but it's just really hard to stay away from that Josh Murray shit.
Motherfucking Josh Murray in the house. You're bent over. He's got his hand up your blouse. He's kicking these freestyles.
You know,
playing with your nuts and gobbling them.
You know, I had to mention Josh Murray at least once.
I'm not gonna freestyle no more. I suck.
Josh Murray doesn't exist. No, he's not real. I promise.
All my dope shit's written. I'll be real.
Yeah. One of those packs.
Yeah, you. So you said I gave you an atmosphere vibe?
Hell
Yeah.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. Pretty much any of them underground hip hop crews. Aesop Rock came to mind too a lot, especially on that. Honey, I was wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Like that's dope. I listen to Atmosphere. I love that motherfucker. Like he's dope as fuck, but that's like in the album I mentioned on track 3 on Vidi Vidi Vici.
Yeah,
like,
Vidi Vidi Vici.
Yeah. Cause I'd be like, as we fly past the atmosphere, you know what I mean? And it wasn't it wasn't a diss at all. It was more or less like, I plan on being bigger than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Atmosphere is dope as fuck. And I don't know why. I mean, a lot of people know who he is.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, almost on the verge of like, he should be up there with the mainstream, like, you know, getting all that love, and he just don't get it like he should. You know?
That's real.
Yeah, so some people should be bigger than they are.
Oh yeah, that's facts, and it's because fucking we're portrayed to fucking like this mumble rap bullshit that like it sucks. So that's why people like us, we stick to this underground scene because it's so much doper than what is played on the radio and shit. You know.
Exactly.
That'll change though. That's changing really soon because the internet runs everything. You already know that.
Exactly. Yeah, Brooklyn's still feeling from last night.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I seen you in the chat for a minute last night, Josh.
Oh yeah.
I did too, and then I was getting ready to go to sleep.
Yeah, I was watching more of it than chatting. But my favorite part, like last night, was every time a guy knew super chat, he was like, "Damn."
Oh, dude, he was getting killer super chats last night.
I know.
Dude, that was starting to get dangerous. Anyone that thinks that that's not fucking real brutal hot sauce, that I'm faking that shit.
No, there's no way you're faking that Pain 100, bro, because that shit isn't no joke, bro. Like last night I ate some macaroni and cheese, right? And I put it was a giant bowl of it. You know what I mean? I put one tiny little fucking drop in it, and it covered the whole entire bowl. You know what I'm saying? Every bite was heat. Every single bite was just like, and it was one drop, bro. And you're putting that size drop on one chip. Like, no bullshit on that video that you lovingly use. I never get so sick of hearing my voice ever than every time I watch that show, dude.
Oh, some people are getting sick of it. All the interruptions during the show.
Oh, yeah. CPN was like, stop. Nope. He's like, stop. You're not doing it. He's like, you're not going to do it right now. You're like, he's taking over my show.
Yeah, he did take
that. That was hilarious.
He told me, nope, you're not playing it right now.
Yeah. That was a good interview, Brooklyn. Oh, yeah. That was a good interview last night.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. I'm still feeling it right now.
I bet you are.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be going to the movies at 5 o'clock. I'm hoping I'm going to make it.
Ooh.
You make it. I didn't mean for that to become a part of the show. It just happened.
Yeah.
By accident. What am I going to do? Stop it now?
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't want to get if you don't want to get all sorts of anything.
He says, yeah.
It is what it is. So.
Yeah.
Maybe once Captain Flannel and Chad start their hot sauce show, we'll just pass it on to them.
Yeah.
I'll sit back and laugh at them.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
We'll see CPN News Network. Oh, yeah. Oh shit, man, that's dope.
I mean, but I feel so thankful for the super
Oh,
chats.
shit.
You know, it's so generous to everybody. I feel like I have to give something back.
What up, CPN?
Hey, CPN.
What up?
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Yo,
Hey, so I want to
whoop,
show
whoop.
y'all something real quick. You see this?
Yeah.
This is a turnover.
Oh,
You know what
shit.
turnovers, right?
That's
Yeah.
a pastry.
My girl made this from scratch, fam.
Nice.
Oh man,
It's fucking
Dude, no, you can't tease us like that, bro. You
There's
gotta
a
send
whole
one of those right now. Whoop, whoop.
giant fucking plate of blueberry and apple butter turnovers chilling on my counter right now.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
so fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, you're gonna be happy all day now.
Yeah. Hey,
CPN, did you know that Jinzo's brother was a hell of a dope MC, bro?
I was not aware, no.
Yeah, dude, he's fire. You definitely got to check him out.
First of all, Jinzo ain't shit, fam.
Well, yeah, we know that.
You know why?
Man,
Why is that?
Because first of all, that nigga want to call himself Jinzo, but he hasn't had my permission to beat me in Yu-Gi-Oh yet.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Oh,
What?
Yo,
What's
I
up,
messaged-
nigga?
I messaged you about that. You never hit me back.
You know what? Look, nigga. All right, this is a shadow game, motherfucker.
Oh,
You know what I mean? All right, we play. I only play with the seal inactive, fam.
Hell yeah.
yo, I'm building the Yu-Gi-Oh deck right now. I'm working on that shit.
Word.
I only do classic though. Because once they release synchros, I stop playing the game.
Yeah.
I'm not run fucking synchros. There's one card in this deck that I'm working on. It's that. Well,
I recently I'll let you finish.
fuck that. Nah, I don't even give a fuck, man. Yu-Gi-Oh!
I recently found my my deck that I usually use. I have to update the fuck out of it though. It's like 10 years out of date.
You got a baby dragon, though? Everybody has a baby dragon.
Bro, let me tell you this: the deck that I have,
Yeah.
that I've kept, the regional deck, I'll play motherfuckers who have newer decks and still whoop their ass with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Can't
hold
go,
my own against
can't
like
go wrong
D100.
with classics, man.
Yeah.
we got fucking link monsters and shit like that now. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. I saw like synchros pissed me off, and then I heard of XZs and all that, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And then pendulum monsters, and I went, "Are you fucking?" And then links came out, and I went, "Yeah, I'm so glad I was done."
Yeah.
Like,
Well, see, links limit you to how many fucking extra deck monsters
Links
you can
is
put
for
on the
more.
field.
Links is for more quick duel styles. You know, like they literally have the
No,
life points
I
in
feel like
half.
they slow the fucking game down a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Well, it depends on what you're running, though. I mean, there's so much
in
stupid
Yu-Gi-Oh!
shit.
Duel, like in Links, they got the life points halved. Instead of 8,000, you start with 4,000, and you're only allowed 3 card zones
Yeah, I know.
instead of 6.
See, I play Magic the
You got to
Gathering.
bring them all the way back.
I also play Magic.
More like speed
Yeah.
dueling.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'll play fucking Pokemon if you give me a deck. Nah, because
Thank you.
just
Nah.
trading card games in general. Like I'm all on that shit. Like I'm fucking. I try to just whatever it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, have you ever played Hearthstone then?
Yes, I have.
I play Hearthstone.
That game is fucking. That game's great. Honestly, Hearthstone. I feel like took a note from every trading card game that there is, and they said, "All right, well, we're gonna make sure that we make a game that's worth playing."
Right. Hearthstone is like, look, if Magic is too confusing for you,
Yeah,
here's Hearthstone.
Yeah.
for real. I feel you.
Trying to get a better understanding of Magic. I never really it too hard.
Remember,
until
I
this
got
guy
you.
was-
I got you to play a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yo,
been
if
trying-
you can play a TC, like once you learn one TCG, you've learned them all because like very basics are the same. It's just like how they're executed is different. You know what I mean?
Him being a Yu-Gi-Oh player, and then like a game like Magic or even Pokemon using a source of energy like lands or energy cards.
Right.
Yu-Gi-Oh has nothing to do with that. They don't give a fuck about that. They only care about the
The
level of the
closest they
monster.
get to is field cards and shit.
Yeah. Well, no.
Right. No, that's true. But here's the thing. Like I learned how to play Yu-Gi-Oh first, right?
Yeah.
And then a homie of mine would play Magic, And I'll, like I always kind of throw this out there about the whole like, oh, the twisted kids and the ICP kids in the Juggalo world now. Yeah. I was like, bro, you think that shit's bad? You should see how the Yu-Gi-Oh kids and the Magic kids used to get at each other at the fucking hobby shop when tournaments were going on. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like Yu-Gi-Oh would start from 10 to 12, and then Magic would be 1 to 3 or something like that. And it was like at 12:30 when the Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments are ending, the Magic kids are showing up, and it was like, oh shit, here we come, fam. What's up?
The Magic players tended to be a little bit older than the Yu-Gi-Oh players.
That's true, because Magic's been around longer. Yeah, Magic has more of a mature fucking theme to it, where Yu-Gi-Oh is a cartoon, and you know what I mean. So
it's more referred to as a children's card game, but it's not. Yeah. It's anybody's card game.
Right.
Oh yeah.
No, like, man, because I've been on that Magic shit, and then see my issue with trading card games is the fucking how expensive it can get.
That's why they call it cardboard crack.
Yeah, exactly. I remember seeing motherfuckers sit there, open up an entire box, and spend their whole paycheck and getting pissed because they didn't pull shit.
Bro, I'm just letting you know we just came in and destroyed Tales from the Lotus podcast. You're like, oh god, they're talking about cards.
We're talking about cardboard now. You know, I mean, speaking of cardboard, because I'm working on the hard copy of my album, it will have a piece of cardboard in it.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Magic is my shit.
Yeah, I haven't played Hearthstone in probably a couple of years now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I will be honest. I would play Hearthstone more, but it just requires too much fucking like space on my phone, and it's I've been playing Duel Links now. Me and this motherfucker.
Duel Links. See, I can't fuck with Duel Links, dog, because like it's 3 fucking. It's 3 instead of 5, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That was my exact same complaint with it. It's like
any old school fucking Yu-Gi-Oh player is gonna be mad about that.
Exactly. Like it's cool to fuck with, but only if you're just bored and need something to do on your phone, because like my complaint is the same thing. Like literally everything on there is half the life points. Instead of starting with 8,000, you start with 4,000, and you're limited only 3 instead of 6 from your front to back end. Your front field and your back field.
No, it's not 6. It's 5.
Oh, 5, excuse me.
Oh, and you were going to beat me? You were going to beat me at Yu-Gi-Oh! Not even knowing how many monster zones there are. Oh, man.
It's always been 5. But see, that's the beauty. Magic is so much better because you can have 100 goddamn monsters on that field. Nobody cares.
Technically, you can have a billion. You can have an
infinite
amount,
Yeah, infinite. It's just literally as many tokens as you can fit on the field or whatever.
The Sapperline buffs, fam. What do
you think of Crystal Beast decks?
Crystal Beast decks? I don't know about Crystal Beast decks.
I battled a Crystal Beast deck one time. It's actually really interesting because you hear the whistling in the background. That's my bird.
Okay.
Fucking it's really interesting because like the monsters in Crystal Beast decks, they're actually sent to your backfield, your spell and trap card zone, but they're still monsters and can still be offensive.
Oh, okay. That's dope. Do they defense though? Do you have to like? Are you when you have the Crystal Beast on there? Is your like? Let's say you only have Crystal Beast on the field, and obviously they're in your Magic and Trap zone.
Yeah.
Are you open to direct attacks, or do they still have to get through those?
You can still directly attack them.
Oh, like I'm saying, if I have a Crystal Beast, can my opponent directly attack me if I don't have any others?
No. You can only destroy them with magic. Anything that's because they're still a monster, but they're still treated as a magic trap. So
no. What I'm asking. Okay, okay, back up. This is what I'm asking. So, like, let's say I have a monster on the field, right, in the monster zone. My opponent can't directly attack me unless I have no monsters, right?
Yeah.
So let's say I don't have any monsters in the monster zone, but I have a Crystal Beast in the Magic and Trap field. Can my opponent directly attack me since I have no monsters in the monster zone, or do they have to destroy the Crystal Beast first to directly attack me?
I think they can.
I think they have to destroy him first. It's been a long time. Like I haven't battled a Crystal Beast deck, and last time I went up against one, it was like
8
years ago.
We're gonna okay. We're gonna lose all of their fucking viewers at this point. Let's switch subjects, fam.
We're juggalos. We're nerds. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we're all nerds, so when we get together, we talk about nerdy shit that nobody else.
This is where your interview with CPN ended. Was on the Yu-Gi-Oh topic.
Yeah, and you should go back and see that chat room. Oh my God, these motherfuckers!
Yeah, it's like literally planned on ending it there, and it was like, nope, we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh now. We're gonna go on for another.
It's all Yu-Gi-Oh, fam. Get fucked.
Yeah, see, that's beautiful. I mean, because like literally, I'll play any trading card game. I don't really care to pay for those cards right now, and until I'm making billions of dollars, I'll own every goddamn card that's ever been existed. You know, whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, Josh, real quick, was that Death Note behind you?
It was.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Volume 3.
Oh, fuck yeah, my dude. Fuck yeah.
Yo, anime. We like some nerds.
I'm a huge fan of Death Note, except that fucking abomination of a Netflix movie they fucking
I didn't watch that shit, bro.
But other than that, and you want to know something, that motherfucker had potential. All right? But they fucked that all up.
Yeah. Well, CPN, did you watch the 2 live action Japan movies?
Yeah, I have them. Oh, fuck yeah, those are dope. Actually, there's 4 now.
I know there's 3. I didn't know there was a 4th one.
There's a 4th, and it's directly connected to everything. They even got the actor that played Light Yagami for like flashback scenes and shit, flashback scenes that they didn't show in the movie or whatever.
Oh, nice.
Like about like stuff you didn't see where Light Yagami had some fucking conversation with someone or whatever. But in the 4th movie, so in the 3rd movie, so you remember at the end of the 2nd movie how basically L said he wrote his own name in the Death Note and that whole thing. So the 3rd movie is called L Changes the World, and it's basically right after Light dies and the so many days leading up to L's death. There's some other shit going down with like some nuclear bomb shit. I forgot what it fucking was. And L basically helps to stop him.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like all that investigating shit. But Nier shows up in it. So we get Nier in that movie. Yeah. And then the 4th movie is basically the king of the Shinigami. He liked what Light did so much that what he did was he ordered all the Shinigami to drop their death notes to Earth.
Yeah.
And all these different people would get death notes. All these different people would get death notes, would find death notes, and basically whichever death note wielder impresses the king the most will take the king's that Shinigami will take his throne. So what happens is you have all these different factions and shit on Earth basically fighting for control of all the death notes. It's fucking dope, dude.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I never got too much into Death Note, but what did you speaking of live action movies, what did you think of Dragon Ball Evolution?
Oh my god.
Why did you do that to me, fam?
Fuck you. Get out of my goddamn interview.
As a matter of fact, we're dissing Jinzo on the show every week at this point.
Yeah, you know fuck Jinzo. Fuck that.
What did you think of Dragon Ball Evolution? I would prefer to like pretend that movie never existed.
It didn't exist.
Yeah.
Welcome to my new dimension where Dragon Ball Evolution never existed.
It does get worse than the Death Note movie.
Oh yeah. It's way worse than the Death Note movie.
That's why I brought that shit up. I'm a really big fan of Dragon Ball Z. I actually got 2 Dragon Ball Z posters right behind me.
There was only one thing good about that entire movie. There's one thing I could say that was good about that entire movie. The chick who played Chi-Chi was so fucking fine, bro. Like I was like, God damn.
Fucking fun fact. This is just a little bit of a fun fact. A lot of people don't really know, I don't think. But you ever saw the movie War of the Worlds?
Yeah.
All right, you remember the guy that starred as Tom Cruise's son in
He's not
that?
coming.
Yeah, that's Goku. I know.
Yeah, he's Goku in the fucking live action movie.
I'm very aware of that.
I just thought that was interesting because if you go watch War of the Worlds, there's a scene where he's sitting there watching TV and he has an Emperor Pilaf toy behind him displayed in the background. And then go watch that scene. You see an Emperor Pilaf toy behind him. And then he gets the role as Goku. So I kind of feel like they were kind of intertwining a little bit right there, just kind of doing some subliminal promo.
Yeah, but at the same time, like that's not a role to be proud of.
I got mad at it because the thing that got me the most is they displayed Goku being a fucking schoolboy. You know, and it's like,
dude, there's high school jock bullies calling him Kiku.
Yeah.
They're calling him Kiku, fam.
Like the real Goku. This guy is like, he's never even heard of a school. I'm sure he's never even stepped foot in a school in his life, you know? So
even Gohan, I think Gohan didn't go to school until he was an adult.
Exactly, you know. And,
he was homeschooled until he was like, I think like he went to, did he like try to go to college or some shit? That's where he met Videl.
Yeah. And then they're Piccolo.
And then what the fuck is this? Ozaru's been asleep for 10,000 years. What the fuck was that, dude?
Garbage.
How the fuck do you resurrect somebody with a Kamehameha wave? How the fuck does that happen?
It doesn't.
And why was the Eternal Dragon so goddamn small?
I don't know, man. It's terrible.
Where the fuck was Krillin?
I was reading something on it. The guy that helped make that movie, you know, it's uncanon as fuck. Clearly, Akira Toriyama had nothing to do with that shit.
Obviously, it's uncanon.
The guy that made the movie on his Twitter actually made a public apology about the movie being so bad and pissing so many fans off.
You know what? You know why I'm actually more pissed off about that? Because the fucking Funimation. It's Funimation that owns Dragon Ball, right?
Yeah.
I think. So like the same thing happened with Funimation that happened with Nintendo. Like Nintendo finally relinquished rights to have a movie of one of their properties made.
Yeah.
And it was Super Mario Brothers, and that movie was fucking horrible. Yeah. So what ended up happening was Nintendo, because of that, is like very protective of their property at this point where they're not relinquishing shit. Okay. Yeah. Well, the same thing's happening with Funimation because of the Dragon Ball Evolution movie. And there is a fucking production company on YouTube. They're called K&K Productions. They've made like mock trailers of like fan made like shit with Dragon Ball. And I'm like, yo, Funimation, give these assholes a budget. These motherfuckers, there's some fan made independent Dragon Ball films on the fucking out on YouTube right now.
Yeah,
that are 1,000 times doper than anything Evolution.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, have you ever seen The Fall of Man with Trunks?
Yeah, that's the one that displayed future Gohan and they were fighting the androids, 17 and 18, right?
No. That's a different one. But that one's dope too.
Yeah, that was great.
Dope. No, that doesn't have future Gohan. Oh yeah, it does have. It has future Gohan and I think it has Kid Trunks. Is it Kid Trunks?
I don't know. It's been a minute since I've watched it, but I agree. I've seen some shit that looks absolutely fantastic.
So there's one out here called The Fall of Man. Just fucking type it into YouTube. DBZ The Fall of Man. It's future Trunks fighting Cell, but like after the whole fucking world's destroyed, right?
Yeah.
And like you have like Briefs is in it, and he has his little cat on his shoulder. And all that, but like, and you hear this narration throughout the whole thing, and then you come to figure out towards the end, it's Vegeta doing the narration. Basically, it's like a tape he left for his son. Nice. And then at the end, they show Bulma holding baby Trunks, like a flashback, and they show Vegeta right there. Dude, there has never been a more perfect actor in real life to play Vegeta than this fucking dude that they got in this fucking little movie to play Vegeta. I was like, holy shit. That is Vegeta. That is real life fucking Vegeta. That is
there are ways, you know, because like one of the things that I've noticed is a lot of people complain about, well, it's hard to make live action movies, because especially with anime, because it's hard to make the characters look right without looking corny, you know, and shit like that. And then the fight sequencing is hard to copy. But and I'm on some shit like Have you ever seen Marvel or DC movies?
Right.
They
Exactly.
can do the exact same thing, you know, and the fight sequences are very similar. Like, you ever watched Superman's fight with Doomsday? It's just like some Dragon Ball Z shit. They can do the exact same thing. You know, they just choose not to because they want to do everything on a low budget. You know,
Bro,
like
the best Dragon Ball style fight ever in a movie is Neo versus Agent Smith, fucking Matrix Revolution. That fucking ending fight, I was like, this is Dragon Ball. Like, this is dope.
Have you seen the new Dragon Ball Broly movie yet?
I have not yet.
I have. It is fucking amazing. It is the most incredible.
I haven't even seen anything from Super.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
I've seen the.
You're missing out hardcore.
See, so I've seen like Return of F. Is it
Revival of F? Yeah.
Revival. I've seen Revival.
Just right there.
Right. So I've seen Revival of F. And wasn't there a movie right before that introduced what's his name, the Destruction God? Yeah, but I've seen Battle of the Gods, Revival of F, but I haven't seen any of Super yet. I haven't had the fucking chance, dude.
Yeah. All right, I'm not gonna give you any spoilers, all right, but I'm gonna tell you relevant things you need to know before watching any of this. If you go to sit down and watch the Dragon Ball Broly movie, first things first, you need to go read the manga Dragon Ball Minus. To where it's following the canon version of Bardock, the one made by Akira Toriyama, because Bardock is displayed, but it is not the Bardock from the original movie. So you need to go read up on Dragon Ball Minus to understand what Bardock was supposed to be like through the eyes of Akira Toriyama, and also the version of Broly we are seeing is a completely different version of Broly. It has rebooted the canon version of Broly. So whenever you see Broly in here, just completely forget about everything you watched in the original 3 movies. It's all uncanon.
Gotcha.
So those are important things you need to know before watching the movie.
Okay. Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
Play Xenoverse.
Yeah. Xenoverse 2 is dope. I've been on that shit like fucking drugs for like 3 weeks straight. I recently went out and bought Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And I can't lie, I've even, coughed up almost $100 just in DLCs alone.
I have too many games, fam.
Oh man, Dragon Ball Xenoverse is my shit.
Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah, that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Fucking H1Z1 is a good one. It's a free download. It's a lot like Fortnite, but it's purge based instead. And basically, instead of being followed by the storm, you're being followed by toxic poison gas.
It's funny because I mentioned to you earlier that we could have a conversation about pickles and it would turn to Dragon Ball Z.
This is facts.
This is facts.
I love me some Dragon Ball Z, man.
But anyway. Anyway, okay. I think we should switch subjects to Juggalo shit at this point because I see the chat room just stopped moving.
You're like, fuck you guys.
Everyone's like, go fuck yourself.
No one said this was a nerd convention.
What the fuck, man? If I wanted to, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. They're all. I mean, there's still some people out there watching. Who knows?
What happens when you get CPN and Jinzo on camera together?
I told you.
They've sat here and listened to Dead Air before, so it's all good.
Right. No, they're probably sitting there like, I'd rather the Dead Air, fam.
We don't give a fuck.
I got something for Juggalo shit. Me and one of my homies, we were having a really interesting idea. I have a homie of mine. He's from Brooklyn, and we just want to, because I'm a part of the, Juggalos not being a gang movement. As I've even displayed on Netflix, and shit like that. And I have a homie of mine, that really is associated, with Crips and shit like that. And refers to himself as a Juggalo, and he understands the difference between being a Juggalo and gang members, And we've been wanting to start a movement, of a Juggalo sitting down with somebody that's really super knowledge, on this shit and talking about the culture and difference between Juggalos and gangs, and really breaking it down. So, other people can see shit like this and understand, that there really is a difference, between a Juggalo, a gang member, and, for example, and a really delicate topic that I want to touch base on something really delicate. you know, you get a lot of some juggalos that, you know, they're juggalos, but they are also in a gang.
Right.
You know, like I've met some down ass juggalos that is in the Crip or in the Bloods, you know, but they're down as fuck, you know, and but you know, like they still understand, you know, the difference between like their set and the family. Like they understand the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, the problem starts when we get juggalos that's just like, you know, I'm jug, you know, it's like saying like Juggalo's a gang, you know, and and I'm from the Ringmaster set, you know, and some shit like that, you know. That's
that's fucking,
you know. And it's like I was reading something on Google. Did you know that in Los Angeles there is a Juggalo set holding their own against the MS-13s in a gang war somewhere in Los Angeles?
Wow.
And I was reading up on this. You know, and that's the problem. That's where a lot of the problems come from, is shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing when it comes to that, though. Okay, so like when I was in school, fucking, there were gangs all over the motherfucker, and a lot of them were based on music and shit. Like there was literally a gang that called themselves like the No Limit Soldiers. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it was all about no limit shit. You know what I mean? And there was another gang that called themselves Murder Inc. You know, they were the Murder Inc. clique and the Rough Riders clique and stuff. And these niggas fought each other. You know what I mean? These niggas went at each other. But the fucking crazy thing about it is, like, it wasn't on some real gang shit where they were trying to control fucking blocks and shit to get money and all that other stuff. They just like, we're a gang, we gonna go fight each other. Like, as far as I was concerned, these fools were gang LARPing at this point, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's not like they weren't above fucking, it's not like they weren't out there fucking doing shit and selling shit, but it wasn't like gangs were supposed to be, where like you're doing it to control fucking the black market. Because that's what gangs are, bro. Gangs are fucking groups of motherfuckers, an organization to control the black market. It's fucking, there's violence in it and stuff, because you can't call the police. You can't get a motherfucking law involved to be like, he's selling on this block and he's not supposed to be able to sell on this block. We need a court order so he can't sell on this block. You can't do that, you know?
When we're talking gangs is an organized large group of people, you know, very organized, and it goes anywhere from street culture to even prison culture, you know?
Right. But even prison culture, when you have gangs, that those gangs are trying to control the prison.
Exactly.
And the fucking market and the fucking hierarchy of the prison. You know what I mean? But a lot of these motherfuckers that I went to school with, like, yeah, they were smoking weed. They were fighting motherfuckers to buy 40s for them and shit. And they were doing that whole thing and doing dumb shit, but they weren't like controlling nothing. They didn't have an organization like that. Hell, I guarantee you most of those motherfucking Rough Rider, No Limit and all that, I guarantee you they don't even talk to each other, most of them anymore. You know what I mean? You grew the fuck up. This wasn't like life. This was some teenage bullshit that they were doing and shit. And so to me, like, motherfuckers being like, oh, we're juggalos and that's the set we were repping. And to me, it's the same shit. It's the same motherfucking shit. Oh, like, oh yeah, well, there's a Rough Rider crew. Well, we're the Juggalo crew, you know, and we all like Ringmaster.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying, you know. And it's like there's and you know, and this is what I'm about to say, you know, it's a kind of maybe an unpopular opinion, but like I personally don't see nothing, you know, this is just my opinion. I don't really see nothing wrong with a Juggalo being in a gang, as long as he understands the difference between, you know, being a Juggalo and being whatever, you know, clique he's representing.
Right.
You know,
because I'll put it to you this way. I met a ninja in New Mexico back in 2011, or I met a ninja from New Mexico in 2011 at the gathering, and he had this like
Latin King or something, right?
He had this sick ass fucking tat. And like I was like, yo, what the fuck is that? And he's like, oh no, that's a family from back home. I don't bring that shit here. I was like, oh shit, so you're in a set back home? And he's like, yeah. And I forgot what he told me the name was or whatever. But like, yeah, he was like a gangbanger from where he was from, but he happened to be a fucking Juggalo, and he doesn't bring that gangbanger shit to the motherfucking Juggalo world. You know what I mean?
And I can respect that shit, you know, because he understands the difference, you know, like. Because when, like, you know, because like he's banging, he's holding it the fuck down, straight up, and he's about that life. But like he understands the difference between that and being family, and sadly, because it's like I got registered, as a gangbanger, because I'm a juggalo. I've been arrested twice now, fucking damn, they don't particularly like my tattoos.
Right.
Because I have a hatchet man on my heart, and I have a Dark Lotus cross on my arm, a really poor, shitty one that I got when I was drunk, and it needs touch up, but you can still tell it's a Dark Lotus cross, and whenever I'm dealing with legal matters, they do not like my tattoos.
Right.
They don't like it. Like last time I got arrested, it was just over some fucking weed, man, under an ounce. 7 cops, 2 hours of harassment for under an ounce.
Oh damn.
Bro, I had my motherfucking years and years ago, I had my motherfucking car surrounded by gang task force and then regular fucking beat cops back up. They stopped me for a broken tail light, dude. Like I got originally stopped because one of my tail lights was out.
Tail light or speeding 5 miles over the speed.
Well, here's the thing. My tail light was in fact out, and they stopped me to tell me like, "Yo, your tail light's out." And I was like, "Oh shit, I was not aware. My bad." I'll get that fixed right away. And usually tail lights out fucking stops that I've ever gotten in the past. That's exactly how that went. And like, so the cops talked to me. He's like, "Yeah, just hold up a second." And I was like, "All right, cool." And then suddenly some other cop showed up and all that. And this fucking cop's like, "Yo, we're going to need pictures of your tattoos and all this." So I'm like, what the fuck? Yep. You know what I mean? And it became like this big old issue. They dragged me out of my motherfucking car. Damn near beat my ass in the fucking the Pizza Hut parking lot. Exactly. It was fucking crazy, dude. And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" Exactly. And they were like, "Oh, that's gang shit. And what's your set? And who's your fucking boss? Or are you running shit?" And I was like, "The fuck are you talking about? What the flying fuck are you talking about?" You know what I mean? Like,
towns can report. All right, here's the thing too, because a town can have no gangs in there, right? Little tiny towns, and then they have a couple juggalos running around. They classified as juggalo. They get income from the government because they have a gang.
It's funny because people are saying that now, and Jay's saying that, and that dude who wrote that book, he pointed that out in the book and what the policies are on that. I said that fucking 10 years ago here on YouTube, bro. Like when that gang shit first started, bro, before it was FBI, when it was just in local areas and people were talking about it, I was saying that in fucking videos, dog, and people thought I was nuts. No, and I was like, no, that's real shit. Yeah. And I started telling motherfuckers, do some research. If juggalos are considered a gang in your fucking area, do some research into budget cuts and possible budget cuts in your local law enforcement. And I guarantee you, from the moment within a year or two, from the moment that they classified juggalos in a gang in your area, they were facing major budget cuts to their law enforcement. I guarantee you, bro, I got so many messages from people. Dude, I looked that shit up and you were right. And I was like, I know I was fucking right. God damn it, I'm CPN. Of course I'm right.
Yeah. I'm not going to fucking say it if it ain't facts.
You know what I'm saying? But like, it was fucking crazy, dude. Like the fact that people are saying this now, and I'm like, yo, like I've been telling y'all this, like a lot of times people say I'm lying about shit, and then years will go by. Oh, he actually was telling the truth. Oh shit. Oops. It's like, it kind of works that way.
Welcome to the internet.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Home of the trolls and haters, and
they think we're fucking pulling fucking bullshit until all of a sudden they realize it's fact.
Dude, I get hate for literally the dumbest fucking goddamn reasons. I mean, I get so much fucking hate that there's even fucking videos out there about me and how much I suck.
Oh, that's cute.
Good.
Videos about. Oh, wait. There's some videos about how you suck. Some people are hating on you on the internet. That's cute, man.
Yeah.
That's adorable, fam. There's an entire anti-CPN movement in the jungle world out there. What are you talking about?
I have to say, man, on some real shit, I respect the fuck out of that. Like, that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I can't wait is a fucking anti-Jinzo movement. Like, I want to see the fucking hate comments. Like, what I want is to do a concert one day and find out that I have the West Mall Baptist Church outside protesting the event. That's what I want.
Very
specific.
Exactly. You know, you may have those dumbasses protest you.
Bro, if any religious group ever protests you,
I love the videos about me.
If any religious group ever protests you, you need to take a page out of Kevin Smith's book, okay? So I don't know if you know this story, but when Dogma came out, there was some religious groups protesting against the movie. So Kevin Smith and one of his homies went out with them and started protesting against Dogma with them, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
No, you know what?
It made the news too.
He made a sign that said "Dogma is dog shit."
Yeah. Oh, see, that's the shit that gets big. The more it's hated, the bigger it gets.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Look, I think ICP fucking greatly fucking displayed that in the song "Terrible," where they were like, talking about protesting, like, because rocking bit a head off a rat and blah blah blah. We got to protest that and all that other shit. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, protest the shit and it'll fucking blow the fuck up. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Random as fuck. Whoop whoop to everyone in the comments saying whoop 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 whoop.
I'm gonna say fuck the comment section.
Down and
ain't nobody got time for that.
Everybody in the comment section is a punk ass. And I hate you all.
Is it because they're not in your comments? They're in the Lotus Podcast comments.
No, even my comment section. What are you talking about? Fuck my audience, fam.
Yeah,
shit.
Quote me. I'll say it on the show. I'll say it on my show. I'll be like, hey, everybody in the audience, suck a dick.
On that note, trading card games. Let's nerd the fuck out. Fuck this.
Yeah, Voodoo.
Juggalo shit. Let's fucking be nerds.
You know what we need to do? We need to go undercover like we're some SJWs and find all the BuzzFeed fucking emails and stuff and just keep sending them that I Like It Rough song and be like, man, he's talking about sexually assaulting a teenage. He refers to her as runaway and this, that, and the other, and that he wants to do this. We needed to get some articles about that fucking track out there, like this is so offensive and this is so like
remember the Juggalo Holocaust on Facebook?
That was a troll group, fam.
Whatever happened to that shit? That shit was viral as fuck, and like there was just juggalos on there everywhere, just arguing with these people. Like so much fucking like fighting went on that page. I've never.
Bro, there was so much retardation on both sides surrounding the Juggalo Holocaust because there were people that legitimately believed there was a group of fucking people out there that were killing juggalos and shit, and I'm like, yeah, nah, fam, it's not happening. Stop.
I'll be real as fuck. Like back when I first found out about the Juggalo Holocaust, this shit was forever ago. I was like 18, 19 years old, And when I first found out about it, I was one of those juggalos on there talking shit, But like the further it progressed and I started, seeing more about the page, I realized that it was literally just a bunch of fucking like 40-year-old virgins, probably even crippled people or some shit sitting behind a laptop pretending to be some bad motherfucker.
Well, I mean, it was either that or just a bunch of fucking trolls, bro. Like the crazy shit to me about the Juggalo Holocaust is they never really targeted me, and I never understood that. I was like, you would think they were gonna come after me like that, and they never did. They never targeted me on the internet. I don't know the fuck why. They targeted Blue fucking hella hard, but they never.
I had one meme that was made about me that they made. And it was a picture of me doing this, throwing up Wicked Clown. And there was a picture of me doing that, and in the meme it said, "My dick is this big."
Oh shit!
And they tagged me in it. And I was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty good. That's pretty funny. That's funny."
Hell yeah, man, that's dope.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this: as much as y'all like, man, I get hate from juggalos. I get hate from this. Let me ask you this: do any of you have an MNE shirt dedicated to you? That's my question, fam.
Oh man, congrats.
How many of y'all got an MME shirt inspired by you, fam?
That's fucking dope, bro. That's dope, homie. Fucking much love for that shit.
That's props,
man. I'm gonna order one of those. Sir.
Dude, I like haven't ordered one yet, but I want one. I will sport the shit out of it.
Fuck yeah. No, man, we gotta love the hate, man. We love those fucking haters, you know? I'm gonna love a hater more than I love a fucking fan. Like, you know.
Dude, I will like buy little ones for my niece and nephew and take pictures like, yo, I'm chilling with my niece and nephew, and they're just rocking fuck your phone shirts, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I got a package in my P.O. box, right? And it said it was from State Farm and it said fuck your phone. And I was like, what the fuck? And I opened it up and it's little like it's like cake licorices and little cake fucking like little Debbie cake type shits with a note that says happy birthday, boy. I was like, oh damn. Oh yes. And it was Mary Jane who sent it to me. So props to Mary Jane Monarch out there.
That's great, dude.
Yeah, Voodoo. Is it true that you're Dave Mustaine lookalike, or is he your dad?
Who am I dating?
No, is it true that you're a Dave Mustaine lookalike?
No.
That's what some people will say in a chat.
Hold on, let me check it. Yeah, I'm not dating anybody. I'm dating this fucker that just walked off.
No.
You guys are dating?
Oh yeah.
Let's get gay. Let's get gay, fam.
No, not dating. The lead singer of Megadeth.
Are you a Dave Mustaine lookalike?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I mean, maybe I could be, possibly. I don't really bump music anymore. That's the thing. That's where I got like, you know, a lot of my shit is more, you know, I just try to be as original.
Yo, hold the fuck up. Who watches Game of Thrones?
Oh, fuck that.
I do.
Yo, if this nigga cut his hair, tell me he wouldn't be Reek.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Well, now.
Tell me if this motherfucker cut his hair, he would not be Reek, fam.
Oh yeah.
Person.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yo, if that gets me fan mail, then I'm cool with it. I'll cut my hair for you guys.
You also gotta cut off something else. Look, in Game of Thrones world, if you're gonna go fully Reek, you gotta cut something else off too.
Oh, yo, on that note, man, I've wanted to be a eunuch for a long time. I feel like pussy is the biggest distraction out there.
Now let me ask you this question: do you have any females like you've known for a long time in your life that you consider almost like a sister?
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna
people like that.
Because if you're gonna be Reek, you're gonna have to watch something too. You're gonna have to be forced to watch her become a woman.
Yeah.
That scene was brutal, dog. That scene was so fucking brutal.
No, do you mean when he had what starts to get raped?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, Reek, you stand right there. Watch her become a woman. Bam! I was like, oh my God, dude. What the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know. Sansa getting raped to me was just like, you crossed the line, Game of Thrones. I can't. I mean, I'm gonna watch next episode, but fuck, man. Like, sorry, you just lost your monetization because we talked about rape. My bad.
Oh, it's okay. Jinzo's in the room. We lost monetization already.
Right.
Actually.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, it's like a month away, Doug.
I know.
Oh, wait. What season are y'all on?
The last season.
Yeah, the last
season.
And you mean to tell me that there's still a main character alive?
Oh yeah.
There's like 4.
Oh, fair enough.
There's like 4 left.
That's enough for one season. They'll kill them all by the time it's over with, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's oh man, and I can't fucking wait. Like, dude, I've been fucking jonesing for this season.
Hell yeah, I bet. I mean, I know Game of Thrones is like a cult following type, you know, like I don't watch anything, man. I can't keep up with that kind of shit. I got my own life, you know.
As much as I understand that, I'm saying Game of Thrones may change your life, fam. Game of Thrones is.
Yo, you have no idea. I've had so many like friends and like people just be like, "Yo, you need to watch Game of Thrones with me," and I'll watch it with them. But I just can't follow it. I can't follow. You can ask this motherfucker. Like he'll sit there any brand new episode of DBZ, he's on it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like I can't keep up with anything. I might get to it a year later.
Okay, look. If your friend is saying sit down and watch Game of Thrones with me, and you sat down in season 5 and watched 2 episodes, yeah, you can't follow. You know, of course you can't follow. That's like that's a show you have to start from the beginning.
Oh yeah,
you ain't just jumping into Game of Thrones like that.
I know.
I've watched season 1 and like season 2 because we'll watch it from the beginning because they'll be the ones to buy the disc set. You know what I mean? And I'll watch like season 1 all the way through, and then like. But when the new one comes out, I don't have time for it. You know what I mean?
No. That's what's up.
Yeah. That season should be great.
Yeah. I mean, I will say if I was gonna watch it, I would definitely watch everything that I've missed in between now and then.
Sons of Anarchy was good.
Oh yeah, it was.
Like Sons of Anarchy and like Breaking Bad, I've seen from beginning to end.
Okay.
But you know,
at least you've seen Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can't not. I mean, if you know, but it's like you said though, I can't jump in on the end season and be like, okay, this is dope. I got to know what happened before then, because especially with Game of Thrones, I know how the show works. You know, if I won't even know what 4 characters are still alive, you know what I'm saying? If they're zombies by now, even.
Have you seen Mayans?
Mayans?
Yeah.
No.
I have not seen Mayans.
I forgot about that.
It's a pretty good spin-off.
Yeah, I watched the season 1, but I fucking forgot all about it. I didn't even know when the season 2 came.
Bro,
season 2's not out yet.
My girl doesn't like when I say this to her, but I'll go up to her and I'll be like, "Yo, baby, you're the Sansa to my Ramsay," and she's just like, "No,
shut up."
Just all types of no. On top of that, her and her brother don't like they'll be sitting there talking. I'll walk up, the Lannisters, and they're like, "Fuck you, stop." I'm like, the Lannisters. You guys are the Lannisters because you're both naturally blonde and other things.
Yeah, that's funny.
You don't even know what that means. How are you going to say that's funny?
It's funny because I kind of do know what it means because, like I said, I got a lot of homies that like all up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I hear it all the goddamn time. And I know a little bit about the fucking Game of Thrones families and shit.
Yeah.
But it ain't no like Hatfields and McCoys up in this bitch.
I'm gonna tell you what.
It's worse than Hatfield McCoys.
Oh yeah, I know.
The greatest episode of Game of Thrones right now, as far as I'm concerned, is the one where the White Walkers attack that village and Jon Snow and all them fucking they fucking get away on the boats because the fucking Ice King comes up to the edge and throws his arms up looking at Jon Snow like, "What's up, bitch?" And all the dead stand up behind him. I was like, oh shit, that's a challenge. He's like, "Come at me, nigga. What's up?" I was like,
that was a damn good episode.
Hey, Siznak, fuck you, fam. Talking in the chat like Game of Thrones is whack. You ain't shit.
Snowfall is a dope new show. Only 2 seasons in.
Oh, Snowfall.
What's that shit about, yo?
I'm not. I didn't watch it.
Snowfalling, I guess.
You know what show is whack on Netflix?
What's that?
Trigger warning.
Fuck that show. Actually, that show was cool. There was 2 episodes though that I just cannot fucking stand.
Episode 5 and episode 6.
I particularly didn't like that guy Jinzo on there. What the fuck is his problem?
I think it was.
Yo, that's how we get the most views. Is we hate on it. If we hate it, then people love it more.
Oh man.
Well, see, you kind of killed it by mentioning your plan. You're not supposed to mention your plan, fam.
Fuck. Yo, no. I legitimately hate it.
I think we should just expose it for being so fake because it was only show. He didn't buy no land. He didn't buy no bullshit like he said on the show.
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Well, I mean, that's the showbiz part of the bullshit. You know, like this motherfucker being, you know, mainstream man. Fuck no, it ain't like it ain't never what it looks like it is.
I know. Hell yeah.
We know that. We all know that shit.
Voodoo, was you ever on set for any of that shit?
No. It was a different time at the time. You know what I mean? I'm sure I would have been there if times were a little bit different. But like at the time, I was off doing my own thing. This motherfucker was doing his thing. Like I said, during the time that we spent away from each other, we grew as individuals more so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So when you plan on releasing your physical album?
Me? Actually, I plan on getting on there real soon. I got some money saved up to go get some hard copies pressed up and shit. I'll be ASAP as soon as possible.
We're gonna try to press some up today.
Yeah. I gotta go to work here in a couple hours, but I mean, other than that, I'm gonna sit down with this motherfucker once this interview's over.
I'm wanting to get it full, like 110% remastered and then press it up.
No, that's fine. We'll get that.
Like if we can get the vocals, then I can send that bitch off.
I mean, I don't think anybody's really. I mean, regardless of if you feel like it's like it could be better production or not, you know. I mean, it's what it is. You know?
It's dope regardless.
Yeah, it's still dope. I mean, I'm my own biggest fan. Fuck that. Fuck Game of Thrones. Fuck Breaking Bad. Fuck Sons of Anarchy. Fuck that. Voodoo's where it's at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially that. I ain't even got the energy to say that shit. And I hope I get hate for saying fuck those things.
Yeah.
And if I do, that's because it was meant to be that way. It's all good. There's no such thing as coincidences. I will bring up the fact that I'm
crazy, super
spiritual, super crazy. Exactly. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's St. Patty's Day. So Irish roots are coming out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but FBI really listens to M&E, huh?
What was the question?
I don't know.
If FBI really listens to M&E.
Can you say that one more time? It kind of cut out on our end a little bit.
The FBI really listens to M&E.
Yes. I think the FBI really listens to M&E.
Yeah.
I listen to Nickelback, so
I listen to the Nickelback definitely.
M&E is the FBI, fam.
Yeah, that's what split with Psychopathic, you know.
Oh, the ops.
They are M&E is the ops, fam.
I try to stay out of the whole the beef thing that involves everyone.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they cross lines, so like it's kind of hard to, especially when it's your homies they cross lines with.
I don't know.
I'm kind of
the new Twisted interview. I haven't watched it yet.
I'm the guy that just has love for everybody. You know, it's like I love Twisted and I love ICP and I love M&E and Psychopathic. You know, and the thing is, like, I'm not even gonna drop no names. You know, because like we were talking about hate earlier. I've actually had some of those boys on M&E fucking hate on me. You know, one of them even made a post about me. You know, and even then, I'm not a hater. You know, it's like I just don't. I'm not a little baby back bitch. You know what I'm saying? That like I don't really give a fuck. You know, it's like if you hate my music, honestly, I don't give a fuck. You know, it's like because I'm just on some shit. Like I just hold it down for the Juggalos. I'm here for the Juggalos. That's my whole entire fucking purpose. You know, is for the Juggalos. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure ain't none of us in this chat right now, or none of us in this video or whatever it is. None of us are new school Juggalos.
Like,
have you watched the Twisted interview on Shade 45?
I've seen a little bit of it. Like, I'll even be straightforward. I'll even open up and say something that I haven't talked about on, you know, interviews, you know, because I just haven't really cared about it. But I'll even acknowledge it. Dude, I've had motherfucking Chuck Reeves himself fucking make hate videos about me, talk all sorts of shit, make fucked up allegations about me, all sorts of shit. And even then,
No.
Here just on some shit like, bro, I don't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
You must mess with Chuck Reeves too, huh?
Like, Chuck
Love
Reeves,
him. Your hate for him is making him big right now.
exactly. You know, Chuck Reeves fucking hates me. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
you know,
that's hard.
he hates me for literally no fucking reason. You know, but even then, I'm just on some shit like, it is what the fuck it is. You don't have to like my music. That's cool. I don't give a fuck. But if you're gonna hate me, then hate me for the right reasons.
I think Chuck Reeves hates you because you got the Juggalo name out there by going.
He hates me because Killer Mike picked me and not him. Straight up. But even then, it is what it is. Like, I don't have any fucking hate. You know, like, never once have I threatened to beat his ass. Never once have I fucking really, you know, really lashed at him. Like, even now, I'm just on some shit like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a dope track.
Exactly, you know.
Yeah. Did he try to dox you?
I've tried talking to him. I've actually hit him up directly because, like, the full story, you know, it's like fucking. I didn't even know who Chuck Reeves was until after I finished, you know, doing Trigger Warning, and somebody on the label that I was signed on at the time messaged me. They were like, "Yo, Jinzo, did you see what the video that Chuck Reeves made about you?" I was like, "Chuck who?" You know, and he sent me the video. You know, and I watched it, you know, and it was just this hate video about me talking shit, you know, making fun of me, making fun of my face paint, you know, talking about how my music is weak, I'm a dumbass, I'm a piece of shit, blah, 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 you know, all this fucked up shit. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? You know, but even then I was on some shit like, you know, this guy had some nice jokes. You know, he made a comment about me looking like the Cholo Crow, you know. And I'm just like, you know what? I thought that was kind of funny, you know. Like, even then, I messaged him directly on Facebook, and I showed love. I was like, hey, man, I don't even have no hate. The content was funny, you know. It is what it is. Just it's all love, you know. And he wasn't expecting that, you know. He was probably hoping I'd message him on some hate shit or some beef shit. And even then, I'm just
fuel on it.
That was funny, you know, because I'm all for making fun of myself. I don't give a fuck, you know. Fucking you know, and then he got mad. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but he made some fucking allegations and false claims about me that was a bit fucked up, and he did it on my Facebook.
Yeah,
you know?
he does that
with no proof behind anything to back anything up. You know, it was just he say she say. You know, he saw something, just assumed it was true, so he went off on that. You know, and this was on a public argument me and him had on Facebook. You know, and then I messaged him directly, and I'm just like, hey, homie, maybe we got off on the wrong foot. You know, just on some shit like that. Let's talk. Call me directly. I will get on camera with you, and we can talk about this like adults. He opened it, read it, typed for 5 seconds, then left me on red. And then, like, months down the line, he makes another fucking video talking shit about me. And I'm just like, you know what, homie? It is what it is. You don't have to fucking like me. Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man. People with his mental capabilities can only think for about 2 months at a time, and he's back to square one again. He's like, oh, this is what I talked about last time. I'm going to talk about this again. I got nothing better to talk about because I'm fucking.
Oh, now I'm going to make fun of somebody's dead parents.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm going to make fun of somebody's speech impediment.
Hey, listen. All we got to remember though, it should be all good because at the end we found out that Twisted stayed as far away from the Eminem beef as possible, fam.
That's right.
They never ever got involved, fam.
They were never ever involved in it at all.
What beef?
I still, yeah. What beef?
Oh yeah, what beef? Huh?
What? Huh? What beef? What are you talking about?
I got some chicken.
Oh man,
at least I got chicken.
Dude, I'm still like beside myself on that shit, bro. Like some people are like, you need to let that shit go. No, nigga, I am not letting that go. There is no possible way you're gonna get me. Like 10 years from now, I'm gonna still be like, remember that time Twisted said they had no involvement in the Eminem beef ever?
Yeah, right.
Hell yeah, bro.
Remember that shit?
That shit was funny as hell, man.
I mean, look.
That's the only clip of the bit I seen is that clip on your video, CPN. That's the only one I seen, and I was like, "That's all I need to see in the interview. I'm good."
No, you need to watch dude. So I get these messages, bro. You need to just hear this shit. dude, they're lying about the Eminem thing. They're lying about the march. They're lying about all this. So I'm like, okay. So I throw it the fuck on, and I'm sitting there listening to this, and I'm doing some grinding in Kingdom Hearts, right? So I'm just sitting there, and I literally, when I start hearing what they're saying, I pause the game. I'm like, what? And I go back. I'm like, did they really just what? What? Oh my god! Because it's not just like songs, you know what I mean? Like people are like there's a little mention in there where they try to say, but without saying it, that Jay made them participate in a song or whatever. Yeah. But there are
multiple songs.
There are literal seminars and fucking interviews and all types of shit, bro, where they're on some fuck Eminem shit. Madrox dissed Eminem in a Murder Dog article, bro, talking about when they see him, they're gonna say what's up because he straight up jacked their shit. Speeches at gatherings, bro, at seminars where they talk about how Eminem steals from them and then does it in the mainstream, and nobody knows about the underground here, so nobody knows he stole nothing, but we all know what he fucking did, and fuck that motherfucker, and blah blah blah, all types of crazy shit. So then I come to find out also, I can't tell you who the source is, but like I said, dojo sources, fam. I get these fucking messages, bro, about like, yo, I can't believe they're saying this shit, but or no, like I can't believe they're saying this shit publicly, but they were spitting this shit when they had the meeting with King Gordy and Bizarre, because Bizarre was a little reluctant to sign to Magic Ninja with the Lars thing because of all the Eminem stuff, and they were like, oh no, we didn't participate in that. That was all ICP, bro. Like that was all
nothing to do with it.
Fucking, they were literally like, you could put Bizarre in the sheriff's fucking place and fucking them just sitting there. It was Big Baby Sweet Sweet. I don't want to do it, man. He made us. Yeah, he said, if you don't do it, man, I'll kill both y'all motherfuckers, man.
I'm Voodoo for the next 20 seconds while he's gone using the bathroom.
Okay, cool.
Yo, my whole thing is, when you're a grown ass man, nobody forces you to do shit. Like if they didn't want to do Slim Anus, then Madrox didn't have to do Slim Anus. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, if it's just this convincing argument of, well, you know what? Okay, fine, ICP made them do it. Then you're just admitting to me that you're a hoe ass nigga. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That you're a bitch ass motherfucker. That you let one dude bitch slap you around to get involved in shit you didn't want to be involved in. Not one motherfucker makes me do shit, and I don't give a fuck. I tell you this, I've had literal sponsorship fucking talks where motherfuckers are like, we would sponsor your show if you drop the Carnival of Coonery segment and never say that word again. All right, well, bye-bye to your money, fam.
Thanks
Fuck
for your
you.
time. Right?
Thanks for your time. You know what I mean? Like, get fucked, nigga. Like, fuck you. I do shit on my own motherfucking terms all day.
Yeah, if you want to stop doing it, you're going to stop doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. If you really don't want to do it, you're not going to do it. Because I tell you this, I guarantee you there's many other things in this world that Jay could have been like, yo, you either going to do this or we're not hooking you up with the deal or whatever. And at that point, it'd be like too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
I've always fucking hated that excuse of I was made to do it, or I was in a weird place and I wasn't thinking correctly at the time. Anything you do, you have in you. You know what I mean? And that shit's in you. And all you're doing is letting people see what the fuck is in you at the time. All right? Because I tell you this, no matter how fucking weird I am, no matter how fucking I was drunk and I didn't think about the consequences tonight, and or like I was in a situation where if somebody came and said, yo, kill your chick, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna kill my chick when she pisses me off, but not when somebody tells me to do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna murder this bitch when my fucking dinner ain't ready. But if somebody comes and says, hey, we're giving you a record deal, murder your chick, fuck you and your record deal, fam. You know, it's simple, dog. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think they would have gotten more respect from people and all that if they were like, yeah, man, when that Eminem ICP shit popped off, like we knew him and shit. Okay, so I'll put it to you this way. Mac 10 says it the best, bro, in I think it's Beef 2, when he talks about him jumping in with Ice Cube when the Cypress Hill beef went off. And he goes, I didn't even know Be Real, Sin Dog, or any of them. And they was Bloods. And and Dub C was cool with them. But we didn't give a fuck. You ride with your nigga. When it's time to ride, you ride with your nigga at the time. You know what I mean? That's what my daddy instilled in me. You know, I'm rolling with Ice Cube on this. You know, and he said when he talked to Cypress Hill, he said, "Look, I ain't got nothing to do with this shit, but Ice Cube's my people, and I'm riding with him, and that's why I'm involved." And that Cypress Hill told him, "I can't even be mad at you if that's what you're coming with." Now, if fucking Twisted, if Twisted would have been like, "Yeah, man, we personally never had an issue with Eminem, but when the shit popped off between him and ICP and them, we were with ICP, you know what I mean? So we felt those feelings. We did this. We were riding with ICP. That shit got squashed now, and it's all good now. But at the time, yeah, that shit was real. You know, if they would have came out with that shit, I guarantee you, everyone in the mainstream side and the Eminem camp, everyone who wants to talk about having real points and hood points and all that other shit, they would have been awarded all of that. You know what I mean? But now they just look like fucking backpedaling liars, bro.
I know.
Agreed, homie.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with you more. I don't even need to watch that shit to see.
When I looked up real quick. Yeah.
Like I said, I seen that clip and I was like, I can see how the rest of it, because the homie Warloxide was like, dude, when you watch that interview, it's gonna piss you off. And I was like, I don't want to be pissed off. I'm having a pretty good week. And then your video came out, bro, and I was like, oh, I see what Warloxide's talking about.
Yeah. like at the end though, like check this out though. So days after that interview comes out, they're on the motherfucking like on some rock station getting voted for like the best new fucking song, you know, and all this other shit. I guarantee they're trying to get that Eminem feature right now. They're fucking trying so hard to get that Eminem feature to boost, to launch themselves to more superstardom status, bro. They told us to fuck off a long time ago. Like like I said, if motherfuckers don't see that at this point, they told us when you deny your own Juggalo fucking history at that point, you've moved on from that whole movement at that point. You have to deny where you fucking came from and the shit you did. The only time you ever are supposed to not deny the bullshit you did is when you're in court.
Yo,
that's it.
I feel that shit. That's like years, like a long fucking time ago. We'll just say. Man, I've had so many people like listen to me freestyle and shit, and they'll be like, you know, if you would just drop the Juggalo act, you would have a much bigger circle. And it's like, no, I am who I am. This is my roots, and I'm not, you know, I am me. I don't run around saying Juggalo this, Juggalo that all the goddamn time. That's maybe why I might be more on the hip hop side of things. But I am a fucking Juggalo, and if you look into who Voodoo is, you're gonna see that.
Right.
Yeah, but see, here's my whole thing. Like Juggalo rappers. There's a certain few that I like. There's a certain few that I don't like as well. You know what I mean? Like the one that Joker parodied are the ones I don't fuck with. And there's tons of
rapper interlude. I'm a Juggalo. Murder you. You want to know? You don't want to go to the carnival. No, because
we'll go to the house of horrors
and I'll kill your mom and I'll cut your girlfriend up and chop her up with a bomb.
No, you sound like a freaking retard.
I hate Juggalo rappers.
I'll put it to you this way: with the Joker, I'm saying, as a person and his fucking whole shitty attitude, I think he's a bitch ass motherfucker. As an entertainer, though, woo, that dude,
same way.
That dude's on his own level, dog. On that front. That dude's on his own level, dog.
Yo, Trail of Tears is a fucking album, bro. That shit is incredible. The whole thing.
I haven't even listened to any of his albums. The only thing I've listened to is like the music videos and the shit he puts on YouTube or whatever, but I haven't actually listened to an album. Fucking like that Ever Before track, dude, I will bump the fuck out of that song, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I bumped that fucking song he did, the one I can't what the song is, but he sings the whole thing and then he plays drums in the middle. It's the one when he's talking about he's like, hey there,
the sidekick.
He's talking about sidekick.
Yeah,
that song is.
Guess who it is? It's your old pal Joker, man. I'm giving you the biz.
Yo, you won't see that motherfucker on stage. He might be an entertainer, but he doesn't perform. He fucking records everything in sections.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but a lot of people tech record shit in sections, bro.
Yeah, but when you're chopping like that, you got little to no breath.
I understand that, but like, okay, so I'll put it to you this way. Even when I jump back on the mic, I have to record shit in sections because I'm a chain smoker, bro. My lungs are fucked. I can't fucking hold all that air. That ain't happening.
Dude, I've quit smoking and doing as of now, I'm fucking straight edge 110%. And even when I'm recording, I run out of breath.
Right.
At least halfway through it, and I'm a chomp artist on top of that. Like, I'm one of those guys that I'm able to do, double and triple time bars, like that. Easy. And
I tell you this. I know for a fact Shaggy records in sections. I know for a fact that Ouija records in sections. I watched it happen, fam.
Not always. I mean, I like to take pride in fucking one take if I can pull it off.
If you can pull it off, then you can pull it off. I also have an issue with like fucking, you got to exercise your fucking mouth, bro. I have an issue with enunciating certain things. You have to rap it a few times. I remember one time though, I was working on a song and I was going to go record it, but I wasn't going to be able to go record my fucking vocals for like a month. So I had already recorded it. I had already wrote it down, rapped it a bunch of times to myself, and then recorded it really ghetto on my fucking computer just so I can listen to it over and over and rap along with it. And what ended up happening is when I went in the studio, it took me 2 takes. And the only reason it took me 2 takes was the effects on the fucking thing, because it first starts with I'm saying I'm at one pace, and then the second part is I'm at another pace. So I had to do like each fucking thing I did. It was 1 take for one part, 1 take for the other part, and then my voice, my overs. You know what I mean? And then other than that, my background overs. And then other than that, but that was something I practiced with that one particular song.
Well, like you said, you did the ghetto version of it, but that shit right there, just recording a raw, rough draft and then listening to it a couple times, it makes it exist. And then you can come back and record it, and it's just so much. Like if you'd have never done that raw, rough version of it, you know what I mean? It's now you have it. It's a song already.
I want to actually like because my first LP, I know that whole LP front to back and stuff. I actually want to like find all those fucking beats again and shit, or even get more custom ones so I can legally fucking sell it. And I want to redo that entire fucking record, bro. And I would be able to fucking bust it out a lot better this time.
Oh yeah. Well, it's like he's talking about he wants me to remaster the album. I Made This For You. Like I own all rights to all of that, and it's like, well, shit, I'll just record it again, because I guarantee if I hit studio and record it again, I'm gonna spit it like 10 times better than I did the first time I hit studio to do it.
Right.
Yeah, if you want me to add some scratching in that shit, man, let me know.
Oh, dude, we can do remakes of everything. I don't give a fuck.
I tell you what, this I don't know if you guys
ever need scratching in anything, dude. Hit me up.
I don't know if you guys know who Tori and Jay is. Some people in the chat might remember Tori and Jay, but Tori and Jay, he's from Detroit, but he has like that voice. He has like that thing about him. He's actually in the If We Were a Gang cipher. He's not in the fucking, he doesn't do a verse, but he's in the video, and they actually focus on him a couple times. If you remember, If We Were in a Gang cipher, there's this black dude that they're always focusing on doing that crazy fucking stare with the hoodie and shit.
Oh yeah.
That's Tori and Jay. You know what I mean? Well, I did a track with him a long time ago, and he just sent it to me, and it was his verse. He told me to do the second verse, and then this other ninja from YouTube who used to call himself Low the Juggalo did the third verse. And it was this whole thing about it being in the mind of a serial killer and blah 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 and all this other shit, right? So I was like, okay, I need to come with something a little fucking unique with this one. Because like he's just talking about what he's doing as a serial killer shit. Lowe's talking about this is what he's doing as his serial killer shit. So I needed to do something like unique with it, like have a little twist. So I came up with this whole fucking idea. But that's the song I did fucking 2 takes on, because I had to do like it switched, the rhythm switched up in my verse. You know what I mean? But It's like I'll just rap it for y'all real quick. Check it out. It goes like this.
I didn't even know he rapped until this.
Hold on, check it out. The day is over, the night is young. No more the sober, it's time for fun. She cannot see me hidden in the dark. There's jogging sweet tea at the park. And so now here it comes, yo, I'm chasing her down. And when I catch her, cover her mouth to muffle the sound of her screams. Throw her down to the floor, pull the knife off my belt and start stabbing the whore. But wait a minute, something's going on. I think I need help because every time I stick this bitch, I can feel it myself. Blade goes into this beach blonde tease across her skin, but it's me who bleeds. Wake up, coming to like, what the fuck? Covered in all stab wounds and cuts. Serial dreamer, undeniable truth. Halaphical screamer while realizing the truth. Oh, so anyway.
I didn't even know you could spit until now, bro.
But nonetheless.
I don't want to say anybody can spit, but hell yeah.
Oh, so you've never seen my music video, huh?
Drop that link.
Yeah, drop the link.
Okay, hold on.
Drop that shit. You know we're gonna block the fuck out of it. Hell yeah, that's dope as fuck, bro.
I have got a whole album. He's got a whole album. It's in his description on your channel still, isn't it?
I have two. But the one of them's on YouTube, like on the description or whatever. Yeah, I put the link in the chat room to my music video. It's called Creepy.
Yeah, dude, I fucking love that shit, dude.
Hey, while we're at this, you mind if I do a little bit of promo on my Schizo's Legacy EP?
Fuck that! I mean,
fuck your EP, bitch.
Fuck your EP, my CPN CD.
Yeah. This is Schizo's Legacy, ASLEP.
ASLEP.
Abbreviated asleep.
Yep. Let me see this bitch. We're selling this motherfucker $15 a pop. Cover, shipping, and handling. That's why it's 15.
We're gonna work out a deal because I'm pressing up my CD soon. So we'll work out a deal where if you buy his, you get mine at a discount price. Buy mine, you get this discount price.
Ooh, what that noise? It's like.
Oh. It doesn't like the promo.
That's Jinzo. That's Jinzo.
Oh.
It's not me.
Ooh.
Okay, that's better.
It's not me.
It was all of us.
Well, it must have been. Huh. Yeah,
CPN. He's the biggest Juggalo YouTuber around, and he still ain't got that fucking cord yet.
It's all good. I'm sure we just fucking. Whoever's listening with headphones right now, we feel really bad, but we don't give a fuck at the same time.
Fuck your speakers. I don't know where the fuck that was coming from. That was awful.
This is what happened.
Yeah.
There we go.
He's the.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy a new cord today,
voice says,
yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, you're the biggest Juggalo YouTuber there is, and you still ain't got that cord, fam.
You want to know something?
Fuck
on my way home
cord.
from work, every day, I'm like, I should stop by Best Buy and get a new cord. I'll do it another time.
Right.
We gotta make sure.
I'll get it later.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking I should actually buy like a mixer to actually hook up to the fucking thing.
That's still 25. I'm charging $900.
Because all I have is a power box. Oh, did you guys get your award from Replicon?
Yeah.
Good fucking job, fam.
Oh yeah. Congrats.
Thank you. Couldn't have done it without everybody's help, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we did our fair share of cheating to get the award. Don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah. We were all cheating all day, fam. That's exactly what it is.
Speaking of Replicon and MNE, Replicon's the only one that did a box opening of the tarot card deck.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
You know how that goes.
What were you?
Yeah.
All this money to waste on buying votes for a fucking dinosaur toy.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. I don't think I'd ever, like, unless I had some rare dinosaur toy that I can sell for like thousands,
I tell you.
that I can sell for thousands of dollars on eBay, I'm not really giving two fucks about a dinosaur toy, fam.
Hey, I like dinosaurs.
I was actually gonna, like, last year, I was gonna drop out. I was gonna tell them, you know what, fuck you. I was gonna tell them, no, fuck you. I'm dropping the fuck out. I don't want nothing to do with this.
Thank you.
But then I seen a fucking
That's dope.
But then I seen a
man.
fucking Can you hear me?
Yes, can't hear him.
Can you not hear me?
We
I can
hear
hear
you.
you now.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait a minute, I was talking.
I could hear you. He was talking over you like a motherfucker. That's total disrespect for Warloxide.
Sorry, man.
I could hear. I could hear Ito.
Okay, well, what I was saying is I was about to drop the fuck out, but then somebody sent me a conversation with Chuck in somebody's like thread or whatever, where he was basically saying, like, maybe he'll get me to drop out and then he'll win by default. And I was like, oh,
now you gotta get it.
That's what you want. Now I'm gonna beat you just to fucking spite you, asshole. Do not make me turn up the dial, fam. That's why I keep telling motherfuckers too. I'm like, look, I'm not in competition with you. You don't want me to be in competition with you.
Yeah.
That's all I'm trying to tell you. Like, I told that to Blue back in the day. I was like, dude, you need to stop with this bullshit, bro, because like the minute I decide, look, I'm gonna fucking actually do something, you're gonna cry, bro. And that's exactly what he did.
Oh yeah.
He made a video immediately after you told him that you're the reason his channel got shut down.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. And then he said I was jealous of his reach or something. I'm like, what reach, fam?
Right.
The fuck are you talking about? You ain't got no reach. If everybody who watches your videos unsubscribed from me, I wouldn't even notice. Like, Monoxide tried pulling the unsubscribe from CPN, and it didn't fucking work.
I remember that shit. You said this is. You came on our show and talked about it. I remember that. You're like, I think I lost like 20 subs. This is Monoxide from Twisted, everybody.
Who?
You remember that, Warloxide? You remember that?
Yeah.
You know how much pull you no longer have when you can't even get 100 fucking people to stop following the guy that says coon in the Juggalo world? You know how much pull you lost?
Fuck.
That's great, dude.
Would more people rather listen to me say coonery than fucking listen to your shit? You lost poll, fam.
Yep. That's great, dude.
Still, one of my favorite moments on our show is when Buckshot was on and fucking Warloxide goes, you know, CPN's half black. Oh, he is? I gotta go.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about this no more.
Yeah. That shit was great, dude.
I know, it was hilarious, dude. Buckshot's the homie, but that shit was funny.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. I mean, Buckshot's the homie to y'all.
Yeah, right. To us.
He ain't the homie to me, fam. Fuck Buckshot.
He ain't the homie to me.
That's crazy.
Which one's more not the homie to you, Class or fucking Buckshot?
I'm gonna say Buckshot because Class just kind of like realized he was wrong and stopped talking. Buckshot kept going.
Yeah.
Like, I know nothing about Class. I've never heard of fucking Class, bro. Like,
I never did either, bro, until that shit came to light.
Right.
To be honest with you, I know who Buckshot is because he's been around since I was a fucking teenager. That's how
Well-
long he's been in the game.
Yeah, I've never heard of Buckshot before the march. And then he played the march, and like I listened to a couple of his tracks and was like, yeah, so this is not something I'm bumping, you know what I mean? It's not my shit, dude.
Yep.
I mean, I'm no diss to anybody who's down with it. It's just for me, it's not my shit.
Right. It's just like I said earlier. I said it right on the show. I was like, Voodoo, I love your shit. Your brother's shit, it's all right.
Well, I also heard I also heard a few motherfuckers, and this is even before the whole beef fucking came about, and before they signed a UGA or to MNE with the UGA thing or anything. I had motherfuckers tell me, man, fuck that Buckshot dude. Like, because I would be like, well, Buckshot wouldn't perform, so props to him, and people were telling me, yeah, fuck that Buckshot dude. And I was like, wait, what the fuck happened with Buckshot? And people were telling me like they were trying to talk to him at the march and shit, and he was acting like a fucking Uber celebrity and shit, like on some bullshit. And I was like, damn, really? Like, for real? And they're like, yeah, man, he was fucking like ICP were more humble than this motherfucker. And I was like, God damn, dude, like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And so like, and then Underground Avengers happened and all that, and I was like, okay, you know, whatever. And then when they started running their fucking mouth, I was like, yeah, fuck you too then, bitch ass.
See, and that's the whole thing that I just don't understand, because that the shit you were saying is fucking true. They got all mad about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's the true fact of history, what you were saying. You weren't talking shit. You weren't saying these motherfuckers are racist. You didn't say that at all.
Right.
They're the ones that took it like that.
I actually said the opposite. I said
exactly.
I said I don't think they thought Nazi at the time or anything like that. But if people are gonna fucking get mad at me for using the word cone, then you need to, or you're gonna say, well, they're using 88 in a different way and it's not racially motivated, which I personally believe that's the case, and I have no issues with that. Then you need to give me the same fucking respect when I say coon and coonery. You know what I mean? Right. And then all these artists, fucking any artists out there, and all the motherfuckers at Magic Ninja, all the even motherfuckers at Psychopathic and all that, I will listen to them telling me I shouldn't say the word coonery, and because some of them, it doesn't matter what color you are, you should never say that word. Okay, cool. Diss Willie D from the Ghetto Boys, then go after him publicly.
Every time you say that word, we lose a viewer.
Right. But I'm saying go after that motherfucker publicly, because he's the reason I say it. You know what I mean? Like, that motherfucker's the reason I say it. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys know that song or anything. But so Willie D from the Ghetto Boys has he put it out in 2016. He has a literal music video called Coon.
Yeah.
And he calls out Charles Barkley. He calls out the one chick from Bill Cosby, the little girl. He calls her out, and he calls a few other people out. And the whole song's about people who sell out their own people. You know what I mean? If you sell out your people, you're a coon. Motherfucker, you're a coon. You know, like shit like that. You know, you're a coon, you're a coon, you're a coon. You know? There's this fucking line in there too where he tells this chick, I wish it was you on the ground instead of Michael Brown, but with additional rounds. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck, dog? Like, he's savage with it, dude. And then the ending of the track, you know, where the coons at? Where the coons at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Pat, where the coons at? Where the coons at? You know, it's dope, bro. It's dope, dude. Like, I fucking bumped the shit out of that. And I'm like, but like a lot of those motherfuckers, Ghetto Boys are like inspirations to them. You know what I mean? Ghetto Boys kind of helped pave the way for like that fucking offensive rap. They were like one of the first, like in the group of like first groups out there across the country who were doing really offensive rap, saying bitch, hoe, nigga, and all that shit. Ghetto Boys were right there. You know what I mean? And Willie D was one of those that gave no fucks. He'll just call it out like it is. Scarface, you know, and all of them. And so like So when those motherfuckers go at them, when those motherfuckers go at Tech, when Tech drops M-bombs in some of his tracks and shit, when those motherfuckers go at Hobson for saying shit like, why do black people seem to be the only ones that can't evolve because you in the streets acting like a Neanderthal? Wait, when these motherfuckers go at those people, I will fucking listen to you. And until then, but they're not going to go after Tech. They're not going to go after Hobson, and they're not going to go after Willie D. You know why? Because they're fucking terrified of them. They're not trying to piss off Hobson's fucking crowd. Definitely not trying to piss off Tech's crowd. And they don't want legendary like Willie D fucking telling them to fuck off. You know what I mean? They ain't trying to see that. You know what I mean? So they gonna sit back and they gonna use me as a scapegoat to take out their frustration. They're not offended by me saying coon. They're mad at the fact that I call them the fuck out. You know what I mean? That's what they're pissed off about all day and all night. That's what they're pissed off about. They have now something else to grasp onto to fucking be like, oh no, this is why we don't like them.
Right. Well, it goes back to them fucking getting pissed off at that shirt, bro. And then like that shit right there. When you told that story here, I was just like, whatever. These motherfuckers infringe on copyright all the time. When we went through it on this very same show, like talking about how I have one of them shirts, the Ghostbuster one, for example. The only thing that's changed is the fucking ghost is throwing up a middle finger. And it says busted makes me feel good on the back of it.
Right. Exactly.
Yo, was it, motherfucker?
And then we do our Ghostbuster shirt on Viral Style, and it got took down for copyright. So
right, exactly. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those things, bro.
I know.
Let me say, I wonder if this is true. Federal court rules that giving a police officer the finger is a constitutional right. Sweet. Flip off a cop day.
Well, damn well, if you do that, though, they had the power to do whatever the fuck they want in response, even if it's illegal.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's some fucking reform that has to be done with the police. But who knows?
Even though it's freedom of speech, quote unquote, that's our Fifth Amendment. But we know damn well, shit like that don't exist these days. Fucking, they'll take you in over stupid shit. I mean, like, remember I was telling you guys earlier, I got arrested over a fucking small ounce of weed that wasn't even fucking mine. But this motherfucker literally searched the whole entire car, tore it up inside out without a fucking search warrant, and got away, which is illegal as fuck. But
well, no, it's not though. It's not though, because if they were like, your tattoos make you a gang and that's on the paper, then now suspicion.
They saw my tattoos.
Oh, gotcha. But they'll just say they saw your tattoos.
Exactly. The way the court system is, I mean, who are they going to defend? A fucking scrubby satanic juggalo like myself, or fucking 5-0?
Exactly.
Wait.
Citizen that breaks the law every day, beats the fuck out of us, and murders people and gets away with it.
Wait a minute. There's a list. What? No, there's no list.
There's no list. There's no list. What are you talking about?
There's no list, fam.
See, that list you think you saw, that was just an assessment. See, what they were saying was, we're looking into juggalos to see if they're a gang. That's what they were saying. That's what that list was. We're also looking in to see if the Crips and the Bloods and the Latin Kings and MS-13 were a gang too, because they were on that same list. And in 2011, we were not sure if those other groups were a gang as well. That's what happened with the FBI.
But also, that lady, that nurse that lost her job, no, she didn't lose her job because she was a juggalo. No,
even though it's right there. I know you're saying, you're thinking to yourself, it's right there in her paperwork, but no, it's not. No, you didn't see that, fam.
Yeah.
See what?
Let's check this out. I'll tell you something.
I've been pulled over for the hatchet man in my car before. Like it was 15 years ago, but dude, I have actually been pulled over for a hatchet man.
I literally have nothing on my fucking ride. What happened?
They probably made like a dumbass claim about you speeding or some shit, right?
Yeah, they said, well, it was for something else, but I know for a fact that's why I got pulled over. But it was for like a tail light or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb shit, bro. I had a cop almost blow my fucking brains out and fucking literally almost blow my brain particles in my best friend's lap one time for following directions.
Damn.
Like, literally, we were on our way to Florida. This was just a few years ago. Fucking cop pulled us over. I was following his directions. And literally, for following his directions, 2 seconds later, I had a fucking gun pointed this close to my face, and he was threatening to blow my fucking head off with my best friend sitting beside me at the time. So he literally threatened to literally blow my brains all in my homeboy's lap. And all I was doing was following directions. I've had fucking guns pulled on me. I've been pepper sprayed, assaulted, all sorts of fucking shit, and it's fucking ridiculous. But of course they fucking get away with it because they wear a badge. You know, it's some fucking pussy boy that fucking got bullied in school. So now he hates people like us because back in school we were that guy fucking his bitch and stealing her from him. So now he uses a fucking badge to hide behind it and further get revenge on people like us. You know?
Damn.
Fuck that motherfucker.
CPN, what's your favorite track on Triple F?
The last one, fam.
Is it really?
Fuck yeah. And then Night of Red Rum is way up there too. I love Low for some reason, you know what I mean? That shit's so
a lot of
dope.
people hate on it.
And
Yeah,
you know what song
I like it.
you know what song a lot of people are hating on, but I love it because of the hook.
Hothead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
that reminds me of some bizarre era shit. So I love it. I fucking love it, dude.
Feels like it's burning and they're burning. Like, just that hook is just so dope. The intro, the Red Fred song to me is tight. Fucking Fury is also awesome. When you listen to What the Fuck in like the actual album context, it actually like has a different vibe to it than when you're just listening to it as a single. You know?
And it's way more fresh what they added when they added Willie B in it, I think.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I want to point out something. This is just my own little personal theory I have, but I feel like there was actually a diss in Fury, and the reason why. You ever heard Twisted's song "Kill Somebody"?
Yeah.
Monoxide made a reference to Murder Go Round, and there is like Murder Go Round. Well, I played it. They never found anyone I used to play with. I feel like that was directed at ICP. But check this out. In Fury, Violent J sat there and he said something along the lines of, "We don't die, bitch. Murder go round, you gonna ride, bitch."
Oh yeah.
Perhaps maybe I'm just thinking too deep into it, but I kind of feel like
that sounds like a little too
there.
deep a thought to me, but.
I fucking know for a fact that
artists do that. You
We
know, it's
sneak
just
this
what I
all the
think,
time.
though,
We
you
sneak
know,
this, everybody. We sneak this CPN. We sneak this Lotus podcast on a daily.
Straightforward.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah,
But,
y'all don't know
us.
that. I mean, it's there. I was just fucking with it.
But I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm just thinking too deep into it. But I heard those lyrics and I was like, you know, that's kind of that was kind of cool in my opinion, you know, because fucking I like the whole battle rap thing. You know, honestly, fucking.
It's real hip hop.
I think they should probably just go. I think if they need to fucking diss each other and get it off their chest, then fucking so be it, man. If that's like the first step they need to take to fucking eventually squashing the shit and being homies again, then so fucking be it.
Seriously hilarious is entire. I don't know if the entire song is.
At least they're getting their opinions across and, you know, be able to fucking understand each other's points of views, you know.
But I don't know if the entire song is the diss, but it's definitely got it in there, and it's not sneaky at all. Like,
and my favorite song from fucking Triple F is Fury and Satellite.
I like Red Fred. That shit is. But I love Seriously Hilarious.
And I was happy to hear an album like that, you know, because it's like the last two ICP albums I've heard, you know, it wasn't really up my alley, you know, but like Triple F, that shit really brought me back.
They brought it back.
Juggalo roots, you know what I'm saying? it really brought me back to the original 6 Jokers cards. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not even hating, you know, like I like Bang Pow Boom, you know, and fucking the Mighty Death Pop was okay, you know, but I didn't like these, you know, and even Lost and Found, you know.
Lost and Found, yep.
I wasn't
I
really
didn't like them either that
as much as I did the original sets. You know, I was digging them, you know, because it's ICP and their family. I support anything, you know, but like I wasn't digging them, you know, personally as much as I would like the original 6 Jokers cards, you know. But when F came out, that shit really took me back. And I'm like, you know, this is like I feel about that album the same way I do the original 6 cards, you know. It really brought me back, and it really, you know, put me back in the mindset of like you remember like when you first became a Juggalo, like that feeling you had all the time. It's like, dude, I'm a fucking Juggalo, you know, and you kind of feel like the shit a little bit, and you're new to it, you know, and it's fucking fantastic because you're just now experiencing all the love for the first time, you know. You know,
this album, bro,
it made me realize how much I truly love being a Juggalo, you know, and it really reminded me, you know.
It took me back to the Malenko era of being a Juggalo, like going into the store, grabbing that fucking copy. I was holding it, waiting in line. I already heard it on Spotify, but I wanted to hear it on CD. I wanted to actually pop that bitch open and put it in. You know what I mean? I got that as soon as I put it in. Like, it's live. I streamed it when I put it in the van and shit, and I was like you can just tell that it's a good time to be a Juggalo again.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Man, I just got love for everybody straight up, man. I love everything about the whole Juggalo scene, man. Fucking just being a Juggalo, the fucking lifestyle of it, the music, the love, just the family in general, you know, just to me, fucking, you know, the whole concept of being a Juggalo, you know, most of the time, you know, the Juggalos are one of the main reasons why I'm still here, you know. I mean, fucking never really fitted in, you know, with society that well, you know. I've always been misfitted and out. Hence, I'm a fucking Satanist, you know, and you know, usually some of the only people that accept me
I made a bong
are the fucking Juggalos, you know. I've even had biological blood family, you know, cast me to the side.
Not like you don't know what it is
because of, you know, my religion, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the best part about being a Juggalo, you know, and they support you. They fucking support you, man. Like, fucking, they don't even have to know who the fuck you are to show you love. You know, it's like if I run into a random Juggalo, like if I'm just out like in public or some shit, and I just run into a random Juggalo, I talk to him about my music or some shit, he actually goes and looks it up and
checks it out.
And it's because
even if you don't like it, he's gonna say it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. He's still gonna show love anyway because it's just that's how the family is. It's fucking love. You know, that's the whole concept of us is we're a community. You know, and it's like we fucking help each other. We stand by each other. You know, it's like fun fact, like my homie Odd, I was shouting out earlier that my homie in rehab right now and our good close, you know, brother and bandmate, how I met that motherfucker in the first place. It was in the summertime and it was fucking hot as fuck, man. It was like 80, 90 degrees outside. It was hot as fuck. And I'm walking like 2 miles in this shit, you know, it's fucking burning up. I'm trying to get to the Dollar General back to my house. I'm outside. I lit up a fucking cigarette. This was back when I smoked. I was outside, lit up a fucking cigarette. I was about ready to get walking. He pulls up, right? And we just get to talking. This dude fucking drove me home. So I didn't have to walk back in that shit. Just because it was on that family love, because he saw my hatchet, man. He was like, dude, I'm like, fuck yeah. And he shows me this big ass hatchet, man, on his neck. I'm like, oh, fuck, you know, and whoop, whoop, you know, we got to fucking talking. We just fucking clicked immediately, you know, and I asked him, I was like, homie, you know, if it's cool, man, if it's not out of your way, would you mind driving me back, man? I got like fucking 2 miles and it's fucking baking hot. He was like, no problem, man, get in. You know, he drove me back, and the whole entire time in the car, we were just talking. We clicked. We found out we were all not just family, but we were both, you know, fellow artists. We talked about each other's music. We just fucking clicked. We kept in touch, you know, and since then we've just been like fucking peas and carrots, you know. It's like, and that's the beauty of being a Juggalo, you know. And I just met this random fucking dude. I didn't know that he was going to become one of my dear close brothers and bandmate.
One thing I want to talk about. You guys are in Georgia, right?
Georgia, yeah.
Peas, carrots, and corn go together nicely.
Ew.
Yeah, I fucking we were in Georgia last weekend and we went to a mall in Tennessee. One fucking bit of give me a second. There was we went to a mall in Chattanooga, and there was not one single fucking Hatchet Man merchandise anywhere in the store. It was in any mall, any store in the mall.
Jesus. So you remember how it used to be when you go to the mall, you see fucking Hatchet Man merchandise all over the place.
That's because they're not trying to promote the whole thing. You know, like notice these days, like you go into a hot topic, you won't find shit like me and Voodoo was literally just having this conversation this morning. You know, like if you go into like Hot Topic or shit like that, you won't really find much Juggalo shit anymore. And it's because, you know, since the FBI has labeled us as a hybrid gang, you know, all these stores, they don't want to promo our shit, you know, because it's gang related.
It's gang
you know what I'm saying?
attire.
And they're
It's
trying
like-
not.
But
they're
you
trying
can
not
sell
to-
bandanas and shit. So, I mean, like on that note, so like.
Yeah, like you go to the Walmart, you can find a fucking blue and red bandana and black bandanas, you know, but you know, you won't find much, you know, ICP shit anymore. Notice this. Temporarily, for a temporary amount of time, they were selling Riddle Box t-shirts at the Walmart.
Yeah,
you don't find those bitches no more.
Oh no.
And why?
Here, Mom, don't forget your slime stuff. Wink, wink. I know, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, because of the whole game they bought in.
It is what it is. There ain't nothing.
It's for Emma's birthday.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I went through that whole entire mall with my son last weekend, and I was hoping to find some kind of exclusive Hatchet Man merch because of Triple F dropping.
Yeah.
There wasn't shit.
No, you won't find shit, straight up.
I went to the FYE in my city, and fucking, because that's where I got Triple F, and they only had 3 copies left. No merchandise at all. Not one bit. And then they had Lost and Found on vinyl. I was like, what the fuck?
Right. Hey, well, check it. I got to bounce the fuck up out of here.
All right, CPN, we hate you, bro.
I hate you too. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. He said, I hate you too. I wanted to say it first.
Yeah.
He ain't hating me first. Not on my show, God damn it.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy. I totally spaced that you two were brothers, man. I totally spaced that shit.
Yeah, we were thinking about that. We were like, I bet you they don't realize that we're like I said in the beginning of the interview. Like, I bet you they haven't put it together.
I was watching the whole interview. I was at work, so I couldn't be a part of it when he was on the first time. I remember you were there. Yeah, I remember I was like, hey, make sure you sub us up in the chat. And you were like, I got you, buddy.
Yeah.
And then I subbed you, but I didn't check your music out until the next day. Yeah. And I put your album in the chat, in our chat room. I said, man, you guys got to check this dude out. I was like, he's fucking sick as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because, like I said, the album's been out for a minute. It's been on Spotify for almost a year now, and it's like I finally decided, all right, you know what, I'm gonna post this up on YouTube. You know,
but I didn't know that. I mean, because your guys' style. Don't get me wrong, I'm fans of both of your shits, but I just like your beats and shit and your rhyme style. It appeals to me more. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jinzo's the shit, and you're the fucking homie for sure. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I feel more. I don't know how to say it. You know what I'm saying? I feel more.
No.
I feel it
more. Appeals to you more.
Well,
and I don't even have any hate for that, man. It's all just personal perspective.
Well, there's plenty of motherfuckers that are gonna feel him more than they feel me. And
there's lots of people out there that like my shit better. And there's people out there that like his shit better. But at the end of the day, we're both still loved, you know, and that's all that fucking matters. This is my brother, and I'm not jealous by this motherfucker at all. I love seeing my
each other.
Straight up.
I'm on some boom bap hip hop shit.
That's what I love, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I love. That boom bap shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Brooklyn too, man. Me and Brooklyn both were into that shit.
Oh yeah. And this motherfucker right here, he's industrial, you know, with the fucking horrorcore, like.
Yeah, I do a little bit of I like chopping, I like chop rapping, on a, like trap beats and shit like that, kicking to fucking chop raps, just fucking tongue twister, Peter Papa, pickle peppers up, and baby bucket, bumper stepping on your face. Call me uncle, call me dupper. I'm a jugger, I'm a.
See, I be on some. It all started as a young child.
Yeah, honey, I was wild.
Yeah. You know, we're just
sing,
weird,
bro.
man.
Balls and bus freestyles.
We're just weird, man. We like to be weird. We're individuals. You know, we are who we are. And then on that note,
Let me ask you guys a question. When you guys are in the booth together, do you fuck? Because me and my brother, like when he's having trouble thinking of a word, I like throw it out there. I'll throw a part out.
we
We
done
do
that.
each other. We critique each other's shit.
You guys do that shit.
We've done that. Yeah. We don't always do it because we're both
Yeah.
big on writing. We're pretty good at it. But like I'll come to him sometimes and be like, "Yo, do you think this sounds better, or do you think that I'll have two different versions?" And it's like whatever feels best. You know what I mean? Because at the level we're at now, like it just comes naturally to both of us.
Yeah.
Like I said, we spent some time apart and grew as individuals. And with that being said, it's like during that time that
But
we
our
grew
roots
ourselves
start with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
You
We
know,
go
it's like-
if you take it back to the beginning, it was chemical imbalance since day one, and it's like since we started recording, you know what I mean?
Like our roots literally start with each other. You know, it's like that's back when we sucked and we were both whack together.
Yeah,
you know, and like as time went by, you know, we both started getting doper. I mean, like let's talk about political views. You remember that shit?
No, they don't remember that. We
No,
remember
you
that.
remember that. Fucking originally, we had this song called "Political Views," but we were so fucking whack at the time. We pronounced that shit as political views. You know,
pronounced it as political.
Yeah, this is, all right, fine. You know, but the point is, you know, at the time we both fucking sucked.
Yeah,
you know, like I think I was quoting lyrics like, "I remember how we used to spread each other's butt cheeks apart, put our asses together, and then we fart." You know,
That's
and I
the
was
wrong
coming
song.
out with some whack shit like that. No, that was on the Josh Murray breakup song.
That's the song about Josh Murray. That was that song right there. That he's
What the fuck?
That song got more love than our actual real shit.
And we were just joking around, like, you know, we actually did that song because of a beef we were having with some dude. So we went about it. You know, we dissed him in a love song.
Yeah.
Instead of dropping a diss track, we made a love song about him instead. It was very gay. And that's how we went about it, you know. And then at the time, what also inspired it, you know, because at the time, I was signed on this whack ass fucking label. I'm not even gonna say their name. They ain't worth the promo, and neither is Fuckboy that owns it, you know. But like, I was signed on this dude's label, you know, and me and him had a fallout. You know, and he was telling me, he was like, well, regardlessly, you're still owned by me because you're on contract. Now, all right, homeboy, that's cool. I still legally have to drop music on your label. So here's what I'm going to do. I started intentionally giving him shitty fucking whack ass fucking songs and being like, here's content, bitch.
Remember?
And then I dropped that song on his shit. He got mad, messaged me, cussed me out, terminated my contract, and then said my brother's too crazy to be a juggalo. Like, how the fuck are you too crazy to be a juggalo?
I'm too crazy. I'm too crazy. I remember.
You guys beef with CPN.
Remember fucking. Remember what was it? Wicked Nation Radio or whatever, and we got him to play fucking the Josh Murray breakup song, and they immediately before his verse, it didn't even get to my shit. Before his verse is
Put one of
over,
them in the van.
they cut it off.
One of these cases.
What's up, man? That's what's up.
Yeah.
Huh.
So, it's a fact.
What's up, Josh?
And fun fact.
Yeah.
When we tell people that we are crazy, we actually mean that shit. We met each other in the mental hospital.
Through the mental, because
through
of
the mental hospital.
Who did?
Me and this
we're
motherfucker.
we're both legally paranoid and schizophrenic, like legally documented on paper.
Schizoaffective.
Schizo as fuck.
But yeah, if it wasn't for that, then we wouldn't know each other. We wouldn't be.
I mean, goddamn, I tell you what.
Well, goddamn.
You don't.
Exactly.
You
And
know.
with these facts being said, you know, people in the comments should come subscribe to our channels, you know.
Yeah.
Voodoo TV and Jinzo the Satanic Juggalo. Subscribe to some crazy people that make shitty music together.
Hell yeah.
It gets better.
Juggalos.
It ages well. Like the album will age well.
Go in and let the dogs out.
Let them dogs out. Let them dogs out.
Let them dog. I'm about to give it to you.
That's what's up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's what's up. He's about to give it to you.
Oh yeah. X gonna give it to you.
That's what was in my head.
Give it to you.
X gonna give. All right, I gotta get ready for work.
I like DMX. He's dope.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Thanks for. I know you probably didn't want this motherfucker back, but you got him back anyway.
Exactly. No, we did actually. He hit us up, and Josh told me, he's like, "Yeah, Jinzo wants to come back on." I was like, "Good," because I'm going to talk to him this time.
Yo, homie, do you have me on your Facebook?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. What about Doctor?
I don't have a Facebook.
You don't have a Facebook?
I just use the fucking YouTube shit, that little community YouTube page shit.
Hell yeah. I wanna if it's cool with you guys, I wanna set up another interview for some time. Remember I was telling y'all about that me and my homies trying to make, we got like a real motherfucker, that understands game shit, and we want to sit down and talk about, juggalos and
I like whatever this is.
And maybe we could set that up sometimes, and really touch on some delicate topics.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. We should definitely set it up sometime, and I'll run it by him, and fucking we'll just sit there, and get down on some political fucking views and, some political views and some conspiracy theories, man.
Tickle. Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Hell yeah. Much love, brother.
Hell yeah.
Sparkling water. It's not bad.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, follow us. Bump that album. I'm looking forward to hearing the Monday mix down.
Yeah, tomorrow at 11. Any artist that wants to get down, inforecords@gmail.com. Email me tracks.
I even posted an email to
just like Cemetery High did earlier.
And the number 4 records.com.
Did you guys hear that? Cemetery High actually came off some tracks earlier.
Oh yeah.
He gave me Fuck Rap and another track.
You better not fuck up. You're gonna ride. Dude,
I was practicing. I know you guys know how I feel about Cemetery High. Holy fuck.
He gets chills through his whole body.
God, I love him so much. God damn it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what we like to hear. That's family love. All right.
Cemetery High is fucking dope, bro. Like, so fucking good. Like,
if anybody wants to make a donation for help us go to a gathering,
it's in the description.
Roar's PayPal is in the description.
Yeah,
this is gonna be at the gathering this year.
Forgot about that.
Motherfuckers gonna be showing love to everyone.
Yo,
hell yeah!
They ain't fam if they don't get y'all to the gathering. We want to see you there. We want to see you guys there.
Hell yeah, man. We're gonna see what we can do. I forgot to mention that shit earlier. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, if they made it through this long of this podcast, this interview,
we appreciate you guys coming on for sure.
Much love. Appreciate being on here.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, man. Whoop whoop.
Whoopity whoop whoop.
I'm telling you, that shit sticks in your fucking head, dude. It all started as a young child.
I'm glad that's the first thing that came out of my mouth, basically.
And before we get up off here, like what we were saying earlier, fucking you can hit me up if you're trying to get the physical copies of the Schizo's Legacy. $15 only for shipping and handling. And if you send us like an additional fucking 10 or some shit to 25, you'll get a copy of my CD and his CD.
We're gonna work that out. We're gonna work it out to where if you buy his, if mine is available at discount price, it'd probably be a little bit less than 25. We need to sit down and do the math.
It's gonna start when you're a young child.
But they're both gonna be fucking signed. Straight up.
Yeah. You'll get a Schizo's Legacy, and you'll get I Made This For You. Coming soon. We'll put that info out ASAP. But if you want to know more about that, subscribe. Whatever.
Yeah. And like I said, you guys, man, you guys ever need scratch and add it on to anything, man, just fucking hit me up.
Definitely. I will hit you up on that because you know my album. Obviously you know my album well. And you can hear that it's got that hip hop, so it's like scratch it up, man. Brother.
Look what I just found. My motherfucking
credit
card.
Much love. We'll holla at y'all.
All right, y'all.
Y'all have a nice day.
You too.
Peace out, Girl Scouts. Don't let your pussy willow.
We will.
Oh yeah.
That was I had no idea that those two were fucking brothers, bro.
I don't think they're brothers.
Right. I don't think they're actual.
Yeah.
I think they're actually dating.
But dating.
He said that's what he said, didn't he? I swear that's what he said.
No.
Yeah,
No.
go back and watch it. I swear. I ain't trying to talk no shit, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Go back and watch. I swear to you. We asked him if he's dating anybody. He said, "Yeah, I'm dating." Oh wait, what? I thought that was
y'all should have seen that fancy ass fucking store we was in, guys. Holy fucking shit. It was crazy, dude. It was the craziest shit I ever seen.
I bet.
Hell yeah.
This has been a good fucking show, man. We got you know what I was gonna say, but when CPN was still on, how the fuck are we gonna get Brooklyn's fucking leftovers, bro? Like we always take CPN's leftovers all the time, you know what I'm saying?
Well, he takes
but we got Brooklyn's leftovers today.
CPN takes our leftovers too. Yeah. Don't get it twisted.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he has.
Oh yeah, Kung Fu Vampire.
Oh, and he's about to get Dale. D-Lyrical.
Yeah. Oh yeah, D-Lyrical. Yep. But we got Brooklyn's leftovers today, dog.
Well, we've had CPN, so he's gotten our leftovers.
Yeah, but he was just on Brooklyn last night, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
He still ain't got the Brooklyn washed out of him yet.
You got to watch that Brooklyn, dude. You got to watch it. It's great, dude.
It's dope. Oh, yeah.
CPN's a fucking shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody says, man. He's cool as fuck.
Oh yeah.
He can't fool me with that tough attitude. That was so funny. I was like, I hate you. He's like, I hate you too. I love that shit. I hate you. I hate you too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Kill him to death. Yo, I kill him to death. That don't make no fucking sense, bro.
Yeah.
So it's good last night, guys.
Hell, just sat at home watching YouTube and playing some video games.
Yeah, I played some. I didn't play anything last night. I was going to play some Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2, but I didn't till today. I got it in.
Nice.
It's good shit.
Oh, yeah. That is dope. I'm about to eat some smoked leprechaun here in a minute.
Nice. Dude, I ate so much fucking so much of that goddamn chicken at that fucking buffet that I'm fucking still stuffed, bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Chicken on fucking St. Patty's Day.
I also bought these fucking they got this little shop in there.
Yeah.
Like a little shop with cheap ass toys, bro. Yeah. I got these sweet ass fucking bobbleheads. They're so fucking cool, dude. They were $2 a piece. I was like, there ain't no way I'm not gonna fucking jump on them motherfuckers. Because bobbleheads are my thing. Let me show you motherfuckers. I might put this one in the van. It comes with a little sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I might put it in the van, bro.
Nice.
It comes with a little sticky fucking thing that you put on the bottom of it to make it sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
It's a little baby reading a fucking book. Watch. Turn my camera on so y'all can see it. Oh, are you sharing the chat on your screen, Warloxide?
Oh yeah.
That's fucking dope, bro.
I thought so.
He said, "Oh yeah, oh yeah."
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I'm flipping the camera around so you guys can fucking see how ridiculous this thing is.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is that Ouija?
Was that who?
Is that Ouija?
Right.
Before his time.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Like some microwave spaghetti. Then I got this one, dude. This one's even better, bro.
I'm ready like a slate in a 57 Chevy. Oh. Oh shit. The computer screen went there black there.
No, it's because it's I'm preparing you guys for the freshness of this second one.
Right.
Oh my god. This one didn't come with a little sticky thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it sure as fuck did.
Oh.
And it came with the goddamn bottle. Oh my god. Oh hell no.
We still don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Hold on. Because I'm setting up the presentation.
All right.
Oh.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Why'd it come with this bottle, dude? That bottle don't even fit in its fucking mouth.
Oh.
So why would it even come with that?
You gotta force it in there.
I don't get it.
Hey,
Chinese people are fucking weird, bro. Definitely worth the $2 for that, though.
Oh, definitely.
Look, it's got a little nice mirrored base. And then I got one of them amazing fucking snakes.
Nice.
What?
That you could turn into all kinds of shit. I turned this one into a bong.
Nice.
I killed him to death.
You wish shopping?
Huh?
Were you wish shopping?
No, they had that little shop in that fucking buffet I was at.
No shit.
They had a fucking laser that I was looking at. It was like a laser light, and it did like 15 different effects.
Nice.
It was only $15, and I was like, my DJ setup already has a dope light show on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like,
so you don't need another one.
So I didn't need to pay that $15, and that shit was music activated. It said.
Yeah.
And then here's the cup that my mom got me for my birthday. It's a fucking toilet.
Oh, damn.
Damn, bro.
Oh, shit. All right, y'all. I'm going to fucking relax on the rest of my day off and shit.
Yeah, I got to finish cooking this shit, so I'm bound.
Hell yeah. Much love to you guys, as always.
Hey, motherfuckers. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Much love to the chat.
We want to be out this bitch. Y'all have a good St. Patty's Day and enjoy the rest of y'all motherfucking night.
Yeah, and don't get too drunk, everybody.
Don't get too drunk. Just drink a lot of beer and just fuck a lot. That's all.
Yeah.